What up?
What are you doing, dude?
Drugs.
Me too. I need to go get mine. I'm in my little greenhouse area. We're 5x5. So Cherokee's the only person in studio shit right now. The hell?
It usually takes a minute.
No, I'm talking about my dang camera. There we go. Yeah, let him. They come, they go.
I just now got the notification, so boom.
Uh-oh. What up, Ronnie? What up, Jane? Yeah. Let him. They come, they go.
Oh,
You should have seen my fucking jaw yesterday. Oh, I shouldn't have cussed so soon in the stream, but I think we'll be fine. My jaw. Since I got that taken out, dude. Oh, look, you ever seen The Witcher, the show? So I looked like, you remember the witch lady, the chick who had all like the messed up jaw and face and shit? Like that's exactly how I look. I look like I had a big old dip in my mouth or some shit. And it was hurting.
like a Hargraven?
Yes. I was not looking good at all. But I made it through. it. Shit. What do you do today, dude, so far?
I tore my pump house down.
Oh, nice.
I haven't cleaned it up, and I'm not 100% down yet. But I'm like 95% down. And I've got a massive pile of wood in the driveway now. Well, in the yard, actually. So.
I'm trying to turn my camera. There we go. We got those
technical difficulties.
I feel like I am. Am I? Everybody says a 5x5. You gotta remember, I weed whacked my phone a couple weeks ago. I stopped and replaced it.
You keep glitching out on my end.
Guys, are we glitching? Let me
Still
get
going
one.
5x5, y'all, or is it just retarded on my side?
This dog will bite somebody right here if it had to. Should like it. So let me get settled in. Sorry about that.
Ronnie just had a seizure, y'all.
What, right now in this, or just like in his life? That's fucked up. Sorry, Ronnie.
In the chat, he had a seizure.
Oh, I was like, okay. Let's say, how was he typing if he had a seizure?
That's how I know he had a seizure, because of how he's typing.
Inglet work.
Boom. Primered and ready to go.
Uh-oh, you already primed him? Priming is the way to go. You've been watching some videos, researching?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Now you just got to see now, because I know with like my Space Marines, they had different chapters, but you have Craft Worlds. Oh, you already based? You made the base too?
Yeah, I got little grasses and shit on there. Oh, where the fuck is the camera? There we go.
Wait, here you go. And show your guy again one more time. If you don't mind.
So, that little guy is going to stand on there like that, but yeah, boom.
That's like the
Progress.
leader. He's like the leader of your little army, right? Or is he like one of like little sub commanders? I'm not familiar with Eldar.
He is not well he's a leader of warp spiders and something else.
Nice. Shit, you can make your own craft world too.
I'm going extra.
Nice. Say the Warhammer Plus, their little streaming platform, it's worth the $7 a month in my opinion because they have a lot of good content on it. And you can find a lot of good Warhammer shit on YouTube too. That they pirate kind of off of the Warhammer website.
I was gonna hit you up and ask you how I go about fucking finding that kind of shit, but I went down the rabbit hole. So
eBay is a good way to go too. You can find some good like shit at eBay too.
That tiny ass thing, after taxes and shipping and everything, was $38.03. I do believe something like that. 38 something.
Yes, sir. An HQ unit will be about that. Sometimes for a box of 3 dudes, it's like fucking $60.
Yeah, I think the next one that I'm gonna get is either gonna be a war machine or a 5-pack of warp spiders. Both of them pretty much the same price, $54. So
how much? 54?
Yeah.
Do they got any like game shops around your town?
I know there's a place that has a sign up every once in a while. They do like the little fucking tournaments and shit, or you know what I mean? The people gather to play once a week or some shit like that, but I've never actually went in to check.
That'd be a good little way to dip your toe in. Seeing them play, because they give you discounts in store at a Warhammer store. But some of the local shops but eBay's the best way to go for buying this stuff. My friend gave me fucking a bunch of Nurgle shit. I haven't posted the video yet, but he's an old guy that I work. He was one of my guests whenever I was bartender at my old job. He gave me a box of Nurgle shit. It was so I got 40 Plague Bearers, and then I also got I'll just show you.
Yeah.
He gave me this shit. I was like, whoa, dude. He's like, I don't want nothing. He wants me to help him paint his Cadians because he's trying to build a guard army. This dude's collection. I want to do a video. Next time I go to his house and be like, can I do a YouTube video at your house, dude? Because he had Warhammer shit from all the way back in 1984, dude. The fucking old world. And these guys are Warhammer used to be very tiny little dudes. They've had them up with a point fire.
I looked at it. Yeah, some of them bitches. Warhammer's like 40 fucking years old almost.
It is. Warhammer is very old. It's very old. It's crazy. I didn't know about this shit until fucking last year.
Right. I didn't know about it really until last month.
This shit's been around since all of ours, older than me, close to the same age as you. Let me see. Hold up. Let me put you by the bookshelf real quick. I'm getting into that Dark Tower series. Me and my woman were getting into it. Stephen King. I don't like his beliefs. I like his art.
The movie is fucking retarded. The books are the shit.
They're amazing.
Yeah, the Dark Tower Gunslinger, that shit. Oh yeah. That is some of the best work he's ever done, and hardly anybody has ever heard of it.
See, that's what I've heard a lot too. People slept on it. Not good. Damn old. Here we go. I want to stream where I open to celebrate moving in here. Where I open this, they're still worth about $100. This box. I could find cards worth $200 or $300 in here. Oh no, I might. He gave me this. So that's a Spearhead. That's a Combat Patrol. I could use this in 40K. 2 of these. Here's what these guys look like. And wait, look at the base. Look at the base on this touch. Look, check this out.
Are those for Space Marines?
No, these are for Chaos Demons.
Oh.
This is Nurgle. No, this is
Okay.
Nurgle. This is Papa. This is Grandfather Nurgle. So I got 2 of these big sons of bitches right here. No, these are warp demons that get caught up inside of machines.
I was looking at those. I was just literally looking at those yesterday. Those are fucking badass. Because I was like, I need something that's bigger than this retarded shit.
Well, you have the Wraiths. The Wraith Lord things, I think.
Yeah, Wraith Lord is fucking badass.
Yeah,
but
Wraith
I
Lord's
don't like the price of it though. For what it is, like it's cool as shit, but there's really not a whole lot to it. It's just long fucking legs.
They go for about $100 or something, right?
Yeah. I think the cheapest one I found was like 90 something.
Yeah, that's Amazon deals. Here's I have a Warhammer 40K Magic the Gathering deck I scored for, I believe, $40 a couple years back. Forces of the Imperium. I don't know how much. I bet I could sell this bitch for $100 now, possibly, if I had it.
I would sell all of my Magic shit to buy Warhammer shit.
That's what I've considered doing. I have very much so considered selling because I have a lot of Magic shit I'm thinking about selling. For sure.
BDJ, Teresa, Jane.
What's up, Teresa?
Oh.
Give me all these Plague Bearers. This one. This one. This one. How lucky am I, dude? This one.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
That is crazy. I was thinking about like selling them, and I'm like, that'd be kind of disrespectful because the dude gave it to me as a gift. And this is a really good game too. It's kind of similar to Warhammer. It's a little bit easier to get into, and it's cheaper. It's called BattleTech, and you don't need as much shit. Like the figures aren't that. You can get a 5-pack for $35. And you paint them. I'll show you this. This is my little BattleTech guys right here. So you can get the BattleTech, which is interesting. This is an orc from Age of Sigmar. I primed up too. But what was I was trying to show you something. Have I showed any of this, dude?
Uh-uh.
I wish you could see like the rust on him. And look at his tongue. God damn.
You're trying to make yourself big.
Let me see. 1 second.
They're all plastic, right?
Yes, I don't have any metal. No, these aren't lead. I don't have the lead ones are those are the old ones. My buddy, I want to do a YouTube video at my friend's house because he has all the old world stuff. He has things, like I said, from all the way back. We know, let me see. Look, I got this for my girl. He's a collector's item too, but yeah, and oh yeah, this I was gonna show you. So this is one thing I did paint up. I don't know why this fucking. I can't wait to get my computer set up. We're trying to find Wi-Fi. It's hard to find Wi-Fi out in this country ass fucking place without trying to spend $1,000 to get installed. Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely gonna have to do a video because it wasn't just Warhammer shit. It's he has bolt action, which is like the World War II version of Warhammer, which came before because this shit's been around forever. What else do we got in here? I got my son painting, so we got these little soldiers. We play a game similar to Warhammer with these plastic soldiers, and I let him practice with this.
Was that a little redneck?
Which one?
The one you just held up. What was that?
No. That's just a little orange army man, but we painting him with a red helmet and
okay, I got
black uniform. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. And this, the doctor cut this out of my left buttocks.
You?
And then these are my teeth. So I plan on making a staff out of those.
That is a weird thing to keep. I just want you to know that right now.
At least it's not someone else's. I got this at at a medieval festival. So anything, and I still got that cooler you gave me too. Anything that anybody gives me, like it's bad luck to give away a gift. I feel like.
I think that's what a hoarder would say to make excuses for being a hoarder.
I'd
That's
say
the
so.
shit.
Yeah, dude. This is my pride and joy right here. Like I did the highlights on all of them. Put his little
How much did that one
decals
run?
on. Well, I got him for $25 from some guy on Christmas a couple years back. But if you look up a Ballistus Dreadnought online right now, they're about $60-$70.
Okay.
So yeah, I got lucky with a few of these guys for sure. Facebook Marketplace is a good place to buy Warhammer and shit too, dude.
Yeah, I'm getting more obsessed with the bases. If I see plain bases on shit now, I'm like, God damn, dude. I mean, put in the work. That's fucking badass.
Thanks, BDJ. Yeah, they got this little base right here. And then, see, it's not just, I'm into the lore, dude. So I'm getting you deep into, like, they have Eldar books, too, that focus on...
Hold on. Before you go too far, I need to ask a question that we are all thinking right now. I mean, it ain't that serious. Why am I big? I think Pilgrim lost signal.
Okay, wait.
Am I the only one wondering?
I'm back. My bad. I don't know how
the pants the entire time.
Nah, dude, I'm wearing shorts, dude. I'm just walking around with no fucking. Oh god.
Those are some tiny ass shorts. Those are some tiny ass shorts.
Yeah, dude.
Just saying.
Well, I gotta have like space to be able to, move while I'm out there weeding and shit. Come on, buddy. I want to start doing the whole medieval thing for real. Like doing the whole medieval reenactment and shit. Let me get my camera turned back around real quick. It's hard to do this shit on the phone like that, moving it back and forth. Let me see.
You gonna get your computer unpacked and set up?
Soon. I found a good Wi-Fi that I think is gonna be worth kind of checking out. Because most of the Wi-Fi's I found around here, they're like wanting $1,000 to set up, then like a couple $100 a month. I said, what the fuck? But we found a good kind of a good looking one. Let me see. Fuck.
What is the craft world you're going for? What kind of solid army do you have right now?
Who are you talking to? Me? Or you? Well, my army, my main army that I play with is based around the First Company Ultramarines. So that involves Terminators. The Ultramarines are good because they are they do a little bit of everything. They specialize in close combat, range combat, and they use a mixture of units. I feel the most connection with the Ultramarines. I like this dude right here, Rabude Gilliman. Yeah, so my Ultramarines, they're fully themed around First Company Ultramarines. They got like a lieutenant. I'm getting 2 lieutenants, the captain, fucking the chaplain and Terminator armor. Because like I've been learning like the insignias and the markings and stuff, almost like the real life military, but for these guys. For instance, they had to have on their right shoulder pad is where all their squad identification and shit would be at. On their left shoulder pad is where the chapter symbol would be at. So for your thing, like it would be like a symbol. You could more freehand symbols with Eldar because their symbols are kind of like tribal tattoos.
The ones I was looking at it the other day. There's 2 different ones that I'm leaning toward, but they're just basically runes.
See, and you could do that's the Eldar they have a good bit of potential. Ugh. A lot of people Eldar are hard to paint. And
I was listening to something that came out like 2 months ago or something, and it said that the something about the new guidelines or some shit, because apparently it changes every year, right? but
they changed.
they're allowing more craft world innovation into shit. That way you don't have to be so strict on the colors and all that other kind of shit. As long as you got a consistent theme. You know what I
If
mean?
you think about it, the Eldari, they're spread throughout the whole galaxy. They were the dominant species in Warhammer for like millions of years until the birth of Slaanesh, and that broke apart. Like the psychic resonance of all that shit destroyed pretty much like every Eldar world within fucking 100 light years of it, you know?
Right.
But there, who's to say there wasn't any hidden out? There could be Eldar that still have planets they live on. You know?
They live in ships that are bigger than planets. So
Yep. Yeah, you got me wanting to look more into the Eldar shit. The Drukhari I feel like the Drukhari are kind of gay. Right? I don't know. They be doing shit where they're like, they'll make a coat out of their enemy's skins, and then they make a coat out of like, they take all the skins off these people, and then they'll like make the people like follow them behind holding their skins and shit, like fucking, you know, because they have technology to keep them alive. They'll make chairs out of people and shit. Like, it's pretty dark.
well, they keep them alive in the stones.
Keep them alive and all. No, that's the. That probably explains how the Dark Elves be able to do all their twisted shit too.
Yeah, that's how you can still kill so many Eldari without feeding Slaanesh, because the soul gets trapped in the stone and then kind of like passed around and reincarnated back into an infinite cinder kind of thing.
They were created by the old ones.
Yeah, but you can die
purpose.
without getting captured in a stone. I forgot who it was that does that, but yeah, that's why the Eldari got like the little jewels and shit all over them, because they're like soul stones or some shit.
You've been doing your research.
Yes, sir.
To answer your question, BDJ, I am interested in D&D. I haven't set up my game board yet. I have not set up a game board yet. That's something I've been working on. Because I want to make, I'm trying to make this coffee. Let me show you guys. Hutch, you have a couple of game boards you've been working on. But for the board game. Right?
Yeah.
Talk about prepped. You still doing that?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on pieces. Eventually, I got the members that I got. I'm gonna make 10 prototype boards and send them to the members.
Hell yeah, slow something to the members.
Shit. I'm just waiting on some pieces. It's slow. I haven't forgot about it. It's just, you know what I mean?
I gotta shout out my two members, fucking Jimana and Tiger. What's up? And Simon. Yeah, that's cool, dude. I'd like to see you play a game.
Eventually, someday, hopefully. Yeah, I've already been. I will.
Did we get
when
that
I got
going?
my fucking in the mail, because I just got that thing yesterday.
Yeah,
right?
They
Friday.
do have a D&D style game you can play, but around Warhammer. It's called Warcry.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember the only time I've ever seen a Warhammer box is, you know what I mean? It was a pretty decent sized box, right? But I'm assuming it was a 5-pack. So whenever I got this, I opened it. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, the package was, you know what I mean, a little bit bigger than a cigarette pack.
What up,
I just
Sophia?
spent $40 on this bullshit. You know what I mean? So,
But what else
once
do
I
you
got
got?
together and I started looking at shit.
Okay.
So what?
I said, you got anything you can show right now?
No, just that's the only one I've got so far. Everything else, I'm in the studio today because it's hot as fuck. I've already took everything down to the greenhouse.
Shit. We still got to get the little studio set up over here. What up, Banshee? Yeah, so good. Get that little studio set up. We get this going. Are you leaving?
Yeah, here in a minute.
Trying to get settled in a good spot. I can talk to you, Hutch. Sorry.
You still ain't got a tripod yet?
I do. Let me find it. Where's my little tripod at, brother? That is very much so a possibility, isn't it? Oh, here it is. Here we go. So I keep on switching my damn ice pack out. Ugh.
It could just be me, but something about that hat makes me believe that you should be married to a woman who lives in a treehouse and refuses to shave her legs or armpits. It's just
Nah,
got
dude.
that.
Dude, I've been. Where's that club at? You see my club, Banshee? Where my war club at? I do feel that way. No, I've been watching a lot of Dead. I've been watching like you ever seen the show Deadwood before?
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever seen
It
it.
is fucking badass. Chat. Have y'all seen Deadwood?
Is
Hell,
that kind of like a cop show on an Indian reservation in the 90s? From the
No.
90s?
It's about Deadwood, South Dakota. It's based in the Old West. It has Wild Bill Hitchcock in it. It has this guy Seth Bullock, Al Swearinger, who's like a saloon owner. It involves saloons and prostitution and shit like that, and murder and it killing Indian, taking their heads and shit and selling them shit. It's a good show.
It sounds
Yeah.
familiar. I don't think I've ever seen it.
No, dude. I had 2 wisdom teeth taken out, Teresa, so they had to cut really deep into the bottom part of my jaw. And it been hurting.
Michigan.
What up,
Oh,
231? Hell yeah. We chilling. Nice. Let me get my dog out of the way. I'm trying to show y'all this sword I gotta clean. It's good to be able to let the dog just run around and chill. You know?
my daughter-in-law just had 6 teeth pulled the other day. All 4 of her wisdom teeth and one next to him.
How's she feeling?
Oh, she was down for like a week.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I was eating some shit I shouldn't have eaten too quickly, and that fucked me up. 16, motherfucker. Let me show you guys this shit.
Goddamn apocalyptic ninja right there. Look at that fucker.
Yes, sir. We gotta clean the rust off of this bad boy. Get.
What kind of blade we looking at? Is that a saber? Is that a
It's
katana?
a saber with a katana hilt. But it is a, because katanas don't have the sharpened blades on both sides with the point like this. So this is a saber. My brother-in-law's dad, my father-in-law's friend, made this for him as a gift. So this was handmade here in the United States. All right. And you look, I'm going to clean this and fix this up for him. And if you look at this hilt, or not the hilt, what is this, the guard, I should say, it has an eagle on it with its nest. All right, you want to see something else badass? It has And this is all brass. This is all like brass. The sure right here they have these feathers, these little feather. Oh, here you go. These little inside of it, and I'm pretty sure that this white shit you see right here, that's from one of the elks in North Carolina. That's elk horn from North Carolina and shit. Yeah, but it's kind of gone a little bit to shit. I think I could fix it though. It's not too bad. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
You think it's broke?
No, she's talking to Brooke Dick's journal.
Oh. Yeah, this shit is badass. The fact that it was made.
It's a head robber. Yeah.
It's got some
when
decent
the
weight
bad
on it.
work starts, that's what you're going to be walking around doing your honor killings with right there. See?
For real. Somebody come up over here on this land and disrespect it or my family, they're going to be getting a on their ass. Trying to fuck around with this homestead, they're going to be fucked up. We got the sword for after we capture them with the gun. God dang it. Let me get my other badass one. I have to clean this up for him, dude. Like, cause this shit, a good sword like this is hard to come by, dude.
That is a nice little collaboration. Saber meets katana, double edged.
Exactly. Yeah, the guy was like, he was thinking really. Oh, here, let me. How, I've been doing this shit for 4 years. You would think that I would know how to operate it some way.
You'd think by now.
By now, I somewhat have knowledge how to do this shit. This is what I keep inside of the. This is what I feel more comfortable.
A mace, nice little mace.
Yes, sir. This is I don't know what it is.
I'd call that a mace.
I'd say so. Get a motherfucker like this, like, blah. Look at this cat. Blah. Nice, he's a good cat. Hey.
What you guys are watching right now is a reenactment of an Antifa training video.
Yeah, this shit. Dang. Yeah, so I don't know. I want to get into furs, dude. Like, we got a little 22, not a 22, a little 20 gauge over here. I'd like to get into furs, dude. Like, my friend, he has a bunch of them coyote shit. He has 2 gloves made from 2 possums. I'd like to get the 2 possum glove thing going on for me.
Possum mittens.
Some possum mittens. And I remember how you taught me to fuck with that chicken that one time, so I feel like I could apply the same knowledge.
That fucking Always Sunny in Philadelphia skit, kitten mittens. Hey, your cat's feet get cold? I have a solution. Kitten mittens.
I have not seen that show. Everybody says I should.
What? That literally in the top 5 shows in the history of television.
So I'd have to check it out then in that case.
You gotta start with 1. I mean, it doesn't really matter. There's not really a storyline, but you gotta start at season 1 to appreciate it because it holds up.
To really get down. Okay. Do y'all see where I dropped my vape off by any chance?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. If you have not seen it, you're missing out.
Salt and all makes a good tannin solution. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. We ain't got no internet right now. I'm trying to get some. But we live out in the middle of nowhere, kind of. It's almost the middle of somewhere, but it's right now the middle of nowhere.
Brooke said salt and aluminum makes the good tanning solution.
So that's what I was wondering. Like, thank you for that, brother, too, because whenever so obviously you're gonna take the skin off of it and shit. So like, what do you do with all the gut and sinuous kind of fucking shit on it? But yeah, use that kind of stuff. Have you ever done anything like that, Hutch? Tan anything?
I've done some snake skins, but you know what I mean? That's about the extent of it. I've never tried. I'm going to get into it eventually. My granddad was a trapper.
Nice.
I just never, you know what I mean, got into it and shit.
So I'm having trouble now. Yeah, because it involves, like, I don't know, I'm not necessarily, like, a killer type of dude, but I'm not looking at it like I'm just killing an animal for no reason. I'm looking at it like I'm trying to, like, fucking make me some gloves or get a little hat or just have something I can give to my lady. Be like, here's this skunk. You want a skunk? Just wrap it.
Right. It's good. You fucking go old school coonskin hat.
I would love to have about 2 or 3 of those. Probably not hard once you start doing it. You just did some deer hides? Yeah, I'm trying to, it's finally, it was 80 degrees here today. It's been cooling down.
I had to call it good. I said, I got 90% of the shed down, little pile going, but it's too fucking hot to just be standing out there in the open ass sun.
You're cooking on the inside out there, you know? Ugh. Thinking about that grosses me out. I think I'm being turned up from rare to medium well.
So that will be another, what time is it now? 4 o'clock. If I do anything, it'd probably be about 7, 8 o'clock. Then be nice enough to get back out there and not fucking get all humid, die. Fucking
it's about like, yeah, you have an hour of light left still too, huh?
Yeah, about an hour and a half or so. Hour. But more than likely, I'm going to get none of that accomplished, and it will be a morning project.
We got I tell you that the lady across the street ran into the dog fence, and then our barbed wire fence. Her insurance is going to pay for it all. We just got to get an estimation and get materials. So we'll get more
time zone that matters. Boom.
What is it, 420?
Yes, sir.
Oh well, it's 520 right here.
And the only time zone that matters.
The only time zone. I do like the weed over there. I do.
That is very bright. I got some that will be harvested here in about a week.
Oh, wow.
So that one is gone next weekend. That one on the end is gone the weekend after that. And then I got one down here that'll be gone in about 6 weeks. So, oh yeah. For educational purposes only.
Yeah. No, that's looking good. Man, I wish they could let me do shit like that here. I could if it was like, I'm just like, yeah, dude, this is CBD, just like what you just showed. That's just Delta 8. CBD is legal. This is hemp. That's some hemp.
What is this? Anybody in the chat? This is chat participation time. I have not looked into it because I keep forgetting. But what is this deal about the executive order that Trump signed? that is going to allow marijuana to no longer be classified as a fucking dangerous narcotic. Anybody know what I'm talking about?
Really? He did that? What is that, y'all? Tell us. I've been saying that news has been so wild lately. It's been so much crazy shit.
I've been trying not to pay attention to it. It gets me mad.
I know. He decriminalized marijuana, or not decriminalized, but lesser scheduled it.
I'm gonna look that up eventually. I'll remember.
It'd be worth a read.
If you got to Google, it's worth a Google.
Hello, Google. Anybody want to go to Google? That'd be good. I feel like Tennessee and shit and like soft. You heard, but I do feel like that Governor Abbott in Texas. He seems like a good dude. He vetoed that dumbass lieutenant governor. Fucking what the fuck is his name? Dan Wallace, or I don't know what the fuck. He was trying to criminalize any Delta 8 shit, weed shit, kind of stuff like that.
I
Trying
think
to make it against the law.
who is anti-marijuana is a piece of shit.
Oh yeah, anybody that's anti-marijuana is a dumbass for sure. Yeah, there ain't no fucking anti-marijuana. It's like, mind your own fucking business. I'm a grown-ass motherfucker. Like, I ain't doing, you know. And they're always worried about, oh yeah, the kids, dude. The kids are gonna fucking smoke it and find it. Fuck them, dude. Let them, dude. Who gives a fuck? It's
That's
not
what
my
I'm saying.
fault that
Anything
they
that's
do.
natural should not have any kind of tobacco, marijuana, hemp, whatever. You know what I mean? Anything that somebody can literally find growing in the wild, the government shouldn't have a fucking say in a goddamn thing about it.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how we as people have become so comfortable with just being told what to do at every step of the way.
It's the same reason literally everybody in America can grow their own tobacco, but in some places it's illegal, or you have to get a special permit, you know what I mean? Or you have to have like a tax stamp. That way only the big industry is allowed to sell tobacco, you know what I mean? Which is fucking retarded. Like, you can't grow and smoke your own shit, but you can factory farm and sell to the big guys, and then they can sell it back to you. You know, like that kind of stupid shit. Same thing with the fucking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shows how far like the corporate world has entered into.
It's not for public interest or public safety. It's just for fucking control of the market. That's all it fucking is.
You know what I was thinking about recently? Speaking of wireless on this topic, you remember how people used to be able to make a good living working at Ford, GMC, any of these factories back when they were here in the U.S.? Like, they were like, that's a damn good job. Doesn't that help their families have a good life? Now, you know, they moved all those factories to other countries like Mexico and I forgot where else, probably maybe China or some shit. Now, do you think that the people in these other countries, Canada, do you think that they're making, like, the people and these guys get jobs at these factories? Do you think it's the same thing? Like, yeah, we're going to have a good life for our family that they had back in Detroit back in the 1950s.
I mean, I don't know what the cost of living is, but you would have to assume that if they were to up and move from America to produce in a different country, it would have to be cheaper than hiring Americans. You know what I mean?
Yes. There ain't gonna be no $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a year jobs in that fucking place for anybody, huh?
Yeah, union shit reps and shit like that ain't got a goddamn thing to say about a Canadian company. You know, like one of those kind of things. You know, I think, I assume. I don't like any union. I'm anti-union on everything.
Anti-union and all of it.
I fucking
what about
hate
the wrestlers union?
Hate them all.
Hulk Hogan.
Hate every fucking union.
There's a lot of wrestlers who are home. This is an example though. Just my opinion. A lot of wrestlers homeless now. That's part's true. Like Rodney Piper, he's homeless and all kinds of shit like that. Jake the Snake Roberts, I mean. Whereas Hulk Hogan, he had did some shit where he had broken up. What up, Elusive? He had broken up the wrestlers union, prevented that from happening. Where so only like a couple of wrestlers like Hulk Hogan or The Rock or somebody gets the millions of dollars, and then Vince gets all the other.
That's the price of the free market.
That is, but that's still fucked up though, dude. There's, you
It's
know
not
what?
fucked up.
Because Hulk,
These people know
Hulk
what
was
they signed up for. Everybody knows what they
That's show
signed up
business.
for. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They knew what they were going to get paid. Sometimes that's what I don't understand is a lot of people when they're young they'll be like, I'm doing it for the passion because I love doing it no matter how much it's going to fuck me up. And then when they get old, that victim mentality kicks in like, God damn, why didn't anybody take care of me when I was just playing my whole life? You know what I mean? Like he could have. Think how many people were on fucking dope, getting drunk every night, running through fucking hookers and blow. You know what I mean? Like you can't really feel bad for somebody not
Oh my
secure
god!
future.
Yes,
Sleeping out.
Brock Lesnar's coming back to WWE.
You know what I mean? Snorting everything. That's kind of their own fucking fault.
Smoking. Yes, it is. You heard Brock Lesnar's coming back to the WWE, dude?
I don't like that dude. I don't like
dude.
it. Just as a person.
He's a part of the Vince shit, though. He's an asshole. He's seen a picture of his daughter looking just like him. But he was a part of that Vince McMahon scandal where he would be shitting and pissing on like that one chick and like doing like sex acts on her in front of Vince. But they let him come back. You know, because you remember Vince had a scandal last year. And that was
I give him credit. That dude is a fucking beast. I would want to fucking grapple with him. He is the type of person if you saw coming at you'd be like, I'm not even doing pop 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 pop. You know what I mean? Like I'm not wrestling with your big ass. I will just shoot you. You know what I mean?
That's all it would have to take. You'd have to get some maybe at least like a higher caliber fight. You'd have to like put a slug on him. Fucking 12 gauge slug is fucking Brock Lesnar. Yeah. He wrestling, I don't know, it seems like it's something I've been considering like getting into with my son. You know? Getting into wrestling again. Huh?
Say that again.
I said wrestling's something I've been considering like watching with my son, getting him into, but I'm not sure.
Me and the boy was talking about this the other day. The wrestling of my generation, like the first wrestling I ever saw was in the early 90s. Bunch of the boys hanging out in a bedroom with the fucking Sega. You know what I mean? Just got done playing some Mortal Kombat type shit. Mm-hmm. Boom. We watched the Undertaker's debut match. Right? That was the first time I ever seen wrestling. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm hooked. Undertaker's my dude. All day, every day. You know what I mean? You start getting into the fucking the late 90s, early 2000s, shit starts to get you know what I mean? I don't know.
A little strange, right? It starts becoming
the storyline, like the characters, they don't have the same kind of fucking flair. I think it might be the cameras. That might be because if you look at how TV looked back in the 90s, like if you go back and like, because the shit that we watch reruns and shit. So like Married with Children, The Nanny, if you go back and look at that, just like the graininess of that kind of gives it its own kind of feel. Like this new realistic TV to where, you know what I mean? It's too much I think that might have a lot to do with it. It takes away from
exactly what you're talking about, from the nostalgic feel.
It's crystal clear, yeah. You see all the bullshit in the ring and the lights and the fake shit. You know what I mean? When you got that old school grainy, you know what I mean? Like I'm watching an event kind of thing, then you know what I mean? It's got that dark hue where you got shadows that hit the right, if that makes sense.
You just nailed the head with that one for sure. It's like with the old shows, you can see like the coffee stains on some of the stills on those old cartoons and shit from the animation. The animators putting their coffee cups down on this shit. Like, yeah, the classic shit just hits different for sure. Yeah, and like I don't like like you as you say that they want to put too much high definition into everything. What up, Carolina? What up, Steph?
I hate that shit. It hurts my fucking eyes. You go walking through Walmart or any place that has fucking TV displays and shit. They'll have like the fish or whatever it is, like race cars. It's too vivid. The human eye sees shit at about 24 frames per second. So most stuff is shot between 25 and 30 frames per second. That way you can still have the fuzz in the background for a realistic kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This shit nowadays is like 60 frames per second. They're going up to 100 frames per second on some of this shit. You know what I mean? Your eyeballs are not naturally meant to see that much. It is unnatural, and it fucks up your receptors. You know what I mean? Because your brain can only take in 24 frames per second. There are exceptions on some people, but as a rule, the average person 24 frames per second. So when you start tripling it, you're throwing in all kinds of information that your brain's not even able to process. So it just confuses you. It's too much.
And I heard that probably goes hand in hand. You know, like I heard I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard that like there's more. It's a higher percentage. What up, Muff? What up, Shorty? There's a higher percentage of people that don't have a inner dialogue than people that do have the inner dialogue, where you're always talking to yourself in your head about shit and questioning things and just like the inner voice of yourself. The interference from this technicolor, not technicolor, the interference from this high definition, these wavelengths might be interrupting people's idea to be able to process something. Like if you were to ask somebody, what would you do if you didn't eat yesterday? And the person said, I did eat yesterday. And you're like, no, that's not the question. What would you have done if you didn't eat? And they're like, what do you mean I did eat? What the fuck are you talking about? And they just cannot comprehend. They don't understand. And that kind of goes hand in hand with all that. Yeah.
I look at it like this. The comparison that I can make, this is the extreme comparison. So, you know what I mean? But if you look back at shit like Clockwork Orange, any of those kind of torture, brainwashing techniques, oh, this is what the Ruskies did to, you know what I mean? Where you imagine a guy sitting in a chair, strapped down, his eyeballs are being held open by some kind of contraption, and there's literally screens in front of him that are flashing different images so fast you know what I mean? That's like the stereotypical brainwashing kind of fucking torture treatment for any Manchurian type situation. It's eyeballs open, being forced to watch, you know what I mean? Just rapid images over and over and over again consistently.
Yes.
If your brain cannot process what you see in anything over 30 frames per second, what do you think 60 frames per second coming in at you is going to do if there's one frame per every 5,000 frames that says something at a random point, a random letter, a random thought? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's it seems like they have created a way to make people brainwash themselves through clarity, but it's the exact same kind of methodology. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yes, so they lack the judgment to be able to decipher what to do, so they just lose their fucking minds. Yes. Yeah. We're pontificating the universe and life.
I mean, your brain doesn't know what it's being told at 60 frames per second on what it sees. Another manipulation tactic. Seizure warning on video games. Yeah, you get too many colors and shit bouncing back and forth. Yeah.
There used to be some animes that you'd watch and they could give you seizures back in the 80s and 90s.
Strobe lights, same kind of concept. That rapid fucking change of light. Yeah.
Have people always had seizures? Is that very common, like epilepsy, like throughout history? Is that more of a modern day kind of deal, I wonder?
I don't know.
They probably used to think they were being possessed by demons or some shit back whenever people had seizures back in the day.
Probably. That would be fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seizure comes from what? A blood clot, right? A seizure is a blood clot in the brain. Is that what a seizure
Yeah.
is?
Yes. Yeah, it's connected to some kind of lesion, clot kind of deal, some kind of like in your brain you have some kind of yeah.
That'd be one of those things to where it's like, I've never actually looked into it, but I know a lot of stuff that exists today did not exist 100 years ago. But it was clean living, clean eating. Everybody was doing something, physical activity kind of thing.
Shit.
It
Since I
seems
moved
like
out here.
the of us now in modernity are the ones who work in an office, that kind of 9 to 5 shit. Then they come home and just kind of sit down, play on YouTube, watch TV, binge watch a show. You know what I mean? That kind of eat junk food.
Kind of menial shit like that.
It seems like a lot of the illness. I think a lot of modern illness is self-inflicted, literally just through fucking lifestyle.
Man. Now,
strokes or blood clot seizures are basically the brain misfiring. So, like a stroke would lead to a seizure, right? Yes, one of those kind of things.
damn. So, like, and how does one get a blood clot? You think exerting yourself too much in extreme circumstances? Because I feel like people who don't get a lot of sleep and shit are prone to getting seizures as well and shit like that.
A lot of it is arteries. People got hard and brittle arteries.
Dude.
Y'all just witnessed Pilgrim's Dog murder an innocent civilian. Is what we're going to assume just happened there. Teresa, I have heard that too, Teresa. Yeah, them old-fashioned bulbs. I think Obama, was it Obama or Bush that outlawed the fucking it's not incandescent? Is that what the fuck they are? Something like that.
They're both cousins, Obama and Bush.
I wouldn't doubt it now.
Mm-hmm. I just had to go and chase my dog and shit. He fucking tried to go off and play with this other dog, but I was in somebody else's yard, so I don't want to fuck around with that. Degreaser? What are you talking about?
Incandescent. You talking? Fuck.
Hey, thank you, Steph.
Yes, Pilgrim is officially a hillbilly in the woods of Tennessee, and
yes,
he actually plays the part.
Yes, sir. I just had to chase my dog to the other hillbilly neighbor. We got a fine spread over here, too.
Everything except for those tiny ass shorts.
Yeah, I got the short shorts on right now, dude. Yeah, we wearing the short shorts and my cowboy hat, dude. Come on now. And my Crocs, too. Look at these Crocs.
Right? Short shorts, Crocs. There you go.
Yeah, you can plug your phone in here, dude. Just go talk to the chat a little bit. Introduce you. Talk to Hutch for a second. Introduce yourself.
If I'm going to be honest with you right now, I don't remember a single bit of that conversation.
Hutch, this is my brother-in-law. This is Banshee. I'm trying to get him to be on the show more often because he's going to be helping me do. We're going to be helping each other do a lot of shit around this yard.
Hey, how's it going?
What up?
Hey, how's it going?
He's a. You don't have to be on it. You can at some point. You can chill, do whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, I look a lot different.
Nah, dude, there ain't nothing wrong with your look. But yeah,
Hey,
Yeah. We are. Oh, no way in the shorts and Crocs. Yes way. I swear it's not a rumor. It's true. I have the shorts and the Crocs on. See? There you go, Steph. What up, Dakota? Yeah, dude, take it down, dude. Do your thing. Then have him chase the dog around. We got a pen over here. We can put some goats and shit in too, Hutch.
Say what?
We got a pen over here. We can put goats and shit in, or pigs or some shit too.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion. Take it or leave it. It don't matter. But as much as I fucking hate them, I would recommend a pig.
You think so?
With as many people as you guys got around there, to be able to help take care of it, and the amount of meat that you will get back to give to everybody, I would say a pig would probably be a good one for you to start on.
Shit, I'd say we could get a pig. I'd say I would. Yeah, we got a perfect shit to put it. We have a pin. We have a perfect fucking pin for a pig, dude. What? How many acres is this shit, dude?
it's like, I think it's one.
This is not one.
I figured the whole thing was just 1 acre.
Nah, this ain't no 1 acre. This has got to be at least 2.
Either way, pig don't take
Either
up that.
way, we don't need that much. I want to try to get a pig and make it into a big fat
You
motherfucker.
can get a feeder pig, a little pink feeder pig for less than $100, and then fucking get it up to about 300 pounds or so, 250, 300 pounds. Butcher that bitch out.
We got a cooler too.
Pig is what, 60 or 70% return on meat opposed to weight. So if you got what, 100-pound pig, you're getting like 60 pounds of meat. Am I right on my numbers? Something along those lines.
Chat. Wow. A pig would be interesting. I'd be the one to have to kill it though, I feel like, but I think I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Plus, you got the fat. And then you got the skin on top of that. And then you got all those fucking dogs, and you'll have those bones. So
Oh yeah, dude.
you would literally use every single inch of that pig.
But we got a lot of dogs over here, dude. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna look into getting a pig soon. It wouldn't be hard at all. I want to get a goat too.
Goats are a bitch. I fucking hate goats. I will never again in my life have a goat. If somebody offered to me for free, I would not take it. Fuck
Why?
a goat.
Why? What's your reasoning?
They're fucking dicks. They're escape artists. They're violent. They don't give 2 fucks about you or your opinion. Like, they will try to fucking beat the shit out of you. They're little fucking perverts whenever they get into heat. They're rapists. Yeah, goats are fucking trash, man. Fucking hate them.
Okay, so no on the goat then. Okay. Yeah, definitely. I think a pig would be. I want to check into some chickens possibly too. Try the chicken thing. Get 1 pig and get like, what do you think? Like 3 chickens and 1 rooster. 1 pig, 1 rooster, and 3 chickens.
Well, I mean, it's gonna all be personal preference. I'd say try the pig for a while. You might get it down. If you get it down to, like, if you get 2 pigs, like I said, it don't take much room. We had our pot bellies were in just cattle panel squares, 16 by 16 squares. We had 3 squares, 3 pigs, and that was more than enough room for them. You could fit an actual feeder pig in a 16 by 16 is more than enough. You know what I mean? So
Let me show you some of what we're working with.
it takes 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days, basically on the dot, for a pig to give birth. You know what I mean? So the turnaround rate, you can get a boar and a sow, and just start breeding your own fucking pigs. You know what I mean?
I would be down for that, dude. We got to put it there. Have you had a lot of ticks in your animals this year? Chat or Hutch, both of y'all, have y'all had any ticks? We've been having a hell of a lot of ticks over here because it's been so hot.
Yeah, earlier in the season we did, not here in the last couple weeks.
See, my dog, my pit bull is very good around all animals. I don't know how he'd act around chickens. I don't think he'd just attack them. But this is tick central over here. This was like the dog. This was like the dog layout. But the German Shepherd kept on escaping. They're geniuses. German Shepherds are very smart. They need a purpose, though. They like to have a job of some kind. We definitely put some shit in here, I feel like.
How tall is your fence? Pigs will, some pigs will burrow and dig underneath and shit.
It's like 4 feet tall.
I had a pig that would actually climb the cattle panel. He almost made it. Like, he got his whole body on the fence. He couldn't make it all the way over, but he was a climbing son of a bitch.
They're smart. Dude, I told you about that theory. The theory I heard that pigs are like, whenever, like, this is a theory I heard, but they say humans are the product of genetic manipulation, and whoever could have manipulated the genetics to create people use the same DNA to also create pigs, is what I heard. And that the pigs, that's why we have so much in common. They can use like transplants with their organs onto human beings. They seem very emotional. They seem somewhat intelligent.
Pigs are smart as fuck.
They look like people sometimes.
I think they said the intelligence level of a pig is like a 3rd grader or a 3-year-old or some shit like that.
Yeah, that shit. You can have a conversation with them.
The sow we had before we put her outside, she fucking used the litter box. So we had a cat litter box for the pig to use. She would grab her little blanket and go to bed and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had a little fucking dog bed and curl up, all that shit.
See, this is the barn. This is also on our property too. This is where I think I could keep me some damn pigs at. Let me get up in here.
I will say, whenever I did have chickens running loose, every night I would find them roosting around the pigs because the pigs would not let any fucking thing in there. So chickens and pigs are a good combination.
Let me go check on this dog. Babe, I've been watching my son's dog because they're on vacation. But it's a beagle and he's fucking howling son of a bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to get some chickens and some pigs. I don't like how this pen is so close to the road, but I think I could work with it. I want some coyotes to come out of this yard because I would make some shit out of their fucking furs and shit too.
So shit, you get the fucking pin and hide and shit. You get you a nice little stack of pig skins, boy. You could make some nice stuff.
Really? You can make shit out of their skin too?
Footballs, hello.
Uh-oh. You do some custom footballs. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think I have all the potential to do some damn pig skin. Dude, I don't know. I don't think this definitely ain't no 1 acre.
Or you could crackle them too.
I like some cracklings.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. It's the texture, not the taste. It's like a Funyun without the payoff kind of thing. You know what I mean?
If I ate any shit like that right now, it would probably kill my ass. Oh,
Ripper!
what a rip.
Rip Curl knows. This is what I'm planning on doing. I am going to get a feeder pig, and I'm going to make a pit so I can do a fucking pig in the ground. Rip, you're Hawaiian. You know about that pig in the ground shit, right? Wrap that bitch with banana leaves and do all that good shit. Yes, sir.
I'm ready to start fighting against damn fucking chicken hawks and owls. Shorty, I see you in the chat saying that. This could be a good place for me to cook some pig shit at too, huh? We're just gonna make a teepee out of it, but I'm gonna get me a feeder pig too. Fuck it. Ugh. I didn't know Rip is in Hawaii. That's cool.
Please, everybody. Kirsten Howell III, how are you? I'll be right back.
I believe he's Hawaiian. I could have just completely miscultured him. I could have sworn he said he was foreign, right? Oh, see?
Nice.
I do my stuff sometimes.
Nice. Oh. No, that's pretty sweet. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pig, but I want to do one in the ground so fucking bad. I said eventually we'll get to the point where the harvest party is like, you know, a family and friends reunion kind of thing. Like, all right, y'all, this is the last time I'm fucking with you until it's nice outside again. Go away for 4 months, like one of those kind of things. That's the intent of it. Gunslinger.
What up, Gun?
So eventually we're gonna do a pig in the ground. Eventually I want to do a half a cow on fucking a rotisserie. So I'm gonna make a spit out there that fucking, you know what I mean, all that good shit. Yes, sir.
I think that'd be dope. I want to do like a Viking style like rager over at my place. You know, this fell off in the. Found this in the yard because her uncle has a bunch of cows and shit next door.
Yeah.
So shit hit the fan out. There's gonna be a crazy full moon tonight, ain't there? Fuck yeah, isn't it? But what are you doing tonight, Hutch?
Sleeping.
Sleeping through it? I might stream it.
Shit.
Maybe throw a fire on, do some music. Who knows?
It doesn't matter if it is a Wednesday night or if it is a Saturday night. Come 8 o'clock, I'm like, you know what? It's about
Thank you.
bedtime. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Teresa said it, the sturgeon moon, right? Because they said, I guess this used to be the best time to be able to like fish for sturgeon at nighttime, right?
The snagging season was 2 months ago.
I ain't never heard of the sturgeon moon until just now either. And so like yesterday and just now, you know? As a term. You know, I'm suspicious of a lot of things.
I don't get into the whole astrology thing a lot. I'm like, ooh, the moon looks pretty, or ooh, there's meteors or comets. Other than that, I'm kind of like, all right.
It's kind of like bullshit, right? You know, I feel like it is kind of like bullshit a lot. No, yeah, I feel like a lot of it is, I don't know. But I do believe that it comes from, the original things are things for like hunting and gathering. But then, because, you know, survival was connected so much with their spirituality back in those days that it kind of got that spiritual connotation.
Oh, I believe that plants and fucking tides and all that other shit is 1,000% connected to the moon. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I've dipped my toe in the rabbit hole, but not enough to be like, the Sagittarius is on its Capricorn in the middle of like kind of like.
No fucking grown man should know shit about the Sagittarius. Like, that's for the chicks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay to know about numerology, but men shouldn't know about astrology. Oh, that horseshit gunslinger. You see Gunslinger's comment? The media. I heard about the meteor, and they're saying it's alien. That's
I
Project
hope it is
Bluebeam.
alien. That would be fucking awesome. I have been going down that rabbit hole over the last two or 3 weeks.
What do you
Here and
think would
there.
happen if aliens visited us, Hutch? What would you hope would happen?
I hope they'd be chill.
Yeah. You've been studying this for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know anything about this.
It's I can't remember the name of it. It's some crazy name. But right now, it just now entered our solar system. But it's traveling at like 100 and some thousand miles an hour. So it's not supposed to hit to like what 28 or something like, or come around like to 28, something like that. But either way, the trajectory it's on is fucking. It's lined up perfectly, as if it's using the atmospheres from other planets to slingshot it past, and it doesn't seem like it's a normal path. So by the time that it gets around to the backside of something, I've been smoking. This is, you know what I mean? This is high history right now. So, so by the time it gets around the back of something, we're going to lose sight of it. And that's where they think, depending on the shift, when it comes from the other side, we will officially know if it's some kind of giant rock or some kind of spaceship, depending on what happens in the time that we don't see it. One of those kind of things.
Wow. I just hope I'm high when all this shit happens. I hope I'm not struggling to find weed whenever.
I hope it's aliens.
I did.
I think there will be.
How are we going to treat the aliens? Like our governments and shit. Like us people will be nice, but our governments though. What? How the fuck do you think they're gonna treat them?
If there's aliens that land, I think our governments already know about it. I believe they already know about it now. I think they've already talked to these people. It's just a matter of getting the people of the world. Look at it this way: if you're in Christian nations or Islamic nations, Jewish nations, all the people who believe that there's no such thing as aliens, the universe doesn't exist, kind of religious folks. If you've literally got aliens coming in, there's going to be some kind of religious uprising. We're like, oh my God, it's the, it's the Antichrist, it's the sign of the demon. That's going to be, there will be a large chunk of almost every major religion that jumps into that kind of, they're demons kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Some people, a lot of people, I believe a lot of people would say they're demons. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, not to go back to Warhammer, dude, but in Warhammer, they think the aliens are all scumbags. Yeah, they think the aliens, they hate aliens. But I would try to have an open mind. How's the pain from my tooth? Well, I believe I got dry socket. But I've heard that it differs in levels of pain. I haven't taken ibuprofen every 4 hours.
I'm not a doctor, but gargle some peroxide, and then gargle some whiskey, spit it out. Because dry socket, once you get rid of it, it can't happen again. You know what I mean? It's like a blood clot or some shit.
Let me see. No, I don't have any shit like that right now. The only thing I have access to is salt water right now.
Salt water works just fine too.
That's I would need to get some hydrants. That's how we still haven't even look at what the Evo. Might check that out. This we still got to move all this shit around, dude. Want to get another board for up here to kind of put another space.
Looking good, man.
It is coming together damn nice, ain't it? I love being able to just wake up, let the dog out to use the bathroom, fucking just chill, smoke weed if I fucking want to, wherever I feel like it. You know?
What are we talking about, y'all? I have no idea how many people are in here.
How many people are in chat? Hoodoo. What do you know? They're talking about hoodoo.
And who was it? Was it Tulsi Gabbard who just did an interview the other day, and she was kind of joking around about fucking her beliefs on aliens, and she can't say too much because she's not, you know what I mean? She doesn't know where the line is if we're stepping over classified information type of shit.
Hell yeah, I'm grateful for all 8 or 9 of y'all. Thank you guys so much for listening to us. Tulsi Gabbard, like how high is she in the military though? I'm not as educated to her position. I know she was in the army.
I don't even know what her job is, to be honest with you, at this moment right now.
I did. I'm not a liberal and no shit, but I'm like sometimes I'm starting to think that like Trump and all this shit, it's been building up to help make the government more rich and more powerful and to help get its hold more on the American people. I can believe that without being a liberal, but I really do believe that I'm starting to think Trump is up to no good. Evo and H-Stock. Where can I find Evo?
I've never even heard of it.
I never heard of that shit either. Did they get that at Walgreens?
Mm-mm. Well, for the 9 people who are in here, 6 of you are awesome as fuck.
I would agree. I'd say 5. I wouldn't say 6. No, I would say 6.
Extra virgin olive oil.
Just swish in my mouth. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Does it have to be extra virgin olive oil? Like if he sticks his finger in it, does he have to buy a whole new bottle kind of thing?
I know. That's what I was thinking. Like, I wouldn't be a virgin after I used it. What?
If Tulsi Gabbard starting to move more conservative, she could prove it by giving Hawaii its 2A rights back.
I like the 2A shit, but anybody that's against weed, I just don't fuck with. You know, I feel like she is for weed, but I don't know. I just feel like a lot of these guys are not for weed and shit. That's my number one policy. I'm a one policy voter, and that's my all this other shit. Cool, yeah. They just need to legalize weed.
I had a brother ask me this question yesterday, I believe. It was like, do I lean more liberal or more Republican on just everything? And honestly, I would say that I'm an independent, but realistically, I am 60% liberal, 40% conservative. Honestly.
That's how I would say I am too. That's the perfect way to say it. Makes one extra virgin, says their prayers every night before bed, and ain't never been touched. Yeah, you're just a virgin if you don't say your prayers. You're extra virgin if you do.
No, an extra virgin would be one with a smart mouth that's super sassy, that's just acting hella extra. That's it's just a sassy bottle, is what it is.
You ain't gonna touch this. Oh, holy shit. I have a whole bunch of honey right here, too. Some Tennessee honey from my area. This shit's from a couple of fucking... This is just from the next county over. You ever thought about keeping bees, Hutchie?
No honey until the socket is healed.
Oh, really?
You don't want sugar in there.
I thought the honey would help kill it. Damn it.
That's
should be
Steph just said no honey until the socket is healed.
I'm a little bit both. It depends on... Coconut oil probably wouldn't be bad for it, right?
So you're saying you go both ways depending on the topic, Rip Curl? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you just told us right now? Right, because I'm like, I am not anti-abortion. I am just anti other people having to pay for your shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it was a cash business, I would never say a single thing about abortion. Oh, I have, Rip. I have.
Dentist visits are not covered by the government.
They sell it on Amazon. I just don't trust it. That's, you know what I mean? That's one of those things to where there's so many knockoffs and fakes and all kinds of stupid shit coming out. To where it's, if I'm not actually seeing the guy pull it from the hive itself, I don't want to try it. Because you got to think, that is a very limited supply of actual honey made naturally. A lot of this other shit is just like that synthetic mix. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
I know, Rip. I'm just fucking with you.
Mm.
No, on that mad honey shit. That's why I don't trust the mushroom candy bars or any of that kind of shit, because it's all that fucking synthetic shit.
They got that shit at all these gas stations around my area. They got the mushroom vapes, mushroom candy shit.
Yeah, don't do it. That shit was literally killing people last year.
I'm not ready to die. At least I want at least another 80, 90 years. You know?
That seems a little bit long.
I want to be 120 when I die, brother. And even then, I'm going to be angry. Even then, I'm going to be mad. I'm like, why the fuck do I got to leave?
I'd be all right with 105 max. You know what I mean?
After that, it's just decrepit shit, right? You're just like turning to dust. What up, Anthony? Pimp?
Nah, see, that's why I was talking about age. It depends, like quality of life kind of thing. Because you'll see farmers. I know a lot. This personal, anecdotal kind of shit, but I get it. But I know a lot of fucking 90-year-old farmers who still get out there and bust ass in the field. I knew an 80-year-old guy who still went fucking
Shit.
skydiving every year, like that kind of shit. Just life. I think lifestyle matters, because you'll see, like I said, you'll see an 80-year-old farmer still walking his field and shit, chasing cows, doing whatever.
Sure. Oh, there's a deer over here. There's a deer over there.
You'll see a 60-year-old fucking 9-to-5er
Two of them.
beat down at fucking, you know what I mean? Can
Yes,
barely
sir.
walk.
That's like old. We have our uncle. We just call him Uncle Mike, but he likes to be called Farmer Dill. That's what we call it. The kids call him. He gets all the kids call him Farmer Dill. He's 70 years old, out here busting his ass every fucking day.
My dog
Let me
just
see.
broadcasted me. You nasty son of a bitch.
Yeah, so there's some kind of smell of shit out in the in this little cabin, our little small cabin. What, inside the house?
Right? Yeah. The body likes to work. It needs to work.
We just gotta find it. Yeah, like every day I wake up here, I'm like doing some shit.
Right? See, it's nice to wake up on your own shit, right?
Yeah, I just wake up, do my own thing. My new job is really chill too. I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's not bad for me. I might miss out on a little bit of money, but I'm making money throughout the week, so who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old lady bought one of them tiny, or somehow we got one of those little tiny fucking bars of kratom like a year or so ago. It's still in there.
I've tried the kratom. The kratom will make you feel funny, for sure.
The only thing I know about it is if you take too much, it's basically like DMT, kind of, sort of, almost. Like you'll get some kind of hallucinogenic from it.
See, I like the packaging on a lot of these items. I think it looks cool, but I do feel like I guess their thing is like the kids do like the packaging and shit, like 'cause it has a lot of cartoon and video game shit on the kratoms and the Delta 8s and shit like that, and the mushroom weed and the mushroom deals.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's one of those compensation things. They're like, oh, I use kratom to stop doing this or to stop doing that. Now they're addicted to the kratom.
No, they're doing the fucking kratom every single day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it's not natural, if you can't walk up and literally pick it out of the ground and have to wipe dirt off of it, I'm not putting it in me. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm. So it came from Brazil, Steph. It's weird how they came up with all the. Who would have thought they'd come up with new like little weird drugs you can do within our lifetime? Yeah. I mean, remember that spice that was in the gas station, y'all? That shit. That was probably the craziest drug they ever had. You could legally buy. That was insane.
See, that's what I don't understand is the fucking, especially you. That pissed me off about you so much that you use that nasty shit.
What? That was whenever I was like 15.
I'm saying, but you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like the whole the gas station concoction mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that,
Oh,
that's poison, man. It's all this shit nowadays, all the mushroom stuff and all the other shit that just rolls in cycles. It's the exact same people who put out the fucking
Hey, G-Mon.
salts and all that other shit. You know what I mean? It's all the exact same fucking people. Con artists and fucking terrorists from Pakistan and fucking Turkestan and all these other fucking countries and nasty shit and selling it and fucking gas. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Synthetic weed. It's all the same fucking people.
They made that shit illegal though years ago. But
Yeah. They moved. Remember, bath salts was a thing. Y'all remember where you could literally walk into a gas station and buy bath salts from the little glass display.
I do remember seeing them. What up,
Yeah.
Leslie?
And then boom, that got switched. So they upgraded to something else. Eventually we ended up with the K2 and the spice. They caught on to that. Boom, boom, boom. Now we got the mushroom candy bars and the DMT vapes. You know what I mean?
See,
It's
I
all
would
the same
not
shit.
try any of that shit. But they do have, like in Oregon and Washington State and California, they do have DMT and mushroom shit that actually is real shit. I wouldn't want to try that at this point in my life. I'm not ready to trip ever again.
If you have to take psychedelic through a vape, it is not real shit. It has been altered, and you were
The
sucking.
DMT could be a way, though. You could vape the DMT. The mushrooms, I don't think you need to. Smoke DMT anyway.
You can smoke DMT, but you can't vape DMT.
Yeah, this crystalline.
That's the whole point of the vape, is that hey, we're introducing this chemical to break all this shit down. You know what I mean? And it's like, well, why don't you just use the real shit, and you won't have the chemical. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And mushrooms are cheap as fuck. You can get an ounce of mushrooms for about $120, $150. I mean,
I'd like to call. I heard that they do help with like with like bad headaches and migraines and stuff. There's medicinal. Like mushrooms is one thing I would probably do. Like I would not do no acid or no DMT or no shit. Like honestly, you could smoke DMT once and shit or like it's not gonna be like, but acid is some shit like I would not do for sure. I could not handle. Honestly, don't know if I can handle like the mushrooms and shit because anything that would last like 8-9 hours, I don't know if I could handle because my mind would just be worried about so much different shit.
well, that's why set and setting matter. You don't use mushrooms as a part or a. We're talking
Spiritual.
for educational purposes only, y'all. You're not supposed to use psychedelics as a party drug. You know, that's the whole thing. So.
Yes.
Whenever you do it, you've got to be like set and setting. You know what I mean? You've got to have the right mindset. You've got to be in the right place. It's where you're not going to freak out or hurt yourself or fall off a fucking building. You know what I mean? Jump into a fucking river. That kind of, you know what I mean? That kind of shit. All that fucking matters. You can't have any fucking. If you're having arguments with your spouse, your husband, your old lady, if your kids are being dicks or they just got arrested for doing some stupid shit. You're all, you know what I mean?
You gotta leave that shit out of your mind.
You're gonna
Don't even do it.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bad trip.
Yeah, don't even trip if you have a bunch of shit like that on your mind. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
Is the only mushrooms just gives you the cartoon highlighted version of what's actually going on inside of your own body. And the more mushrooms you take, the deeper into yourself you will go. That's literally all it is. So everything that scares you during a mushroom trip is literally just an emotion or a thought or something like that that's already inside of you. That's just, oh my, it's trying to kill me. Like, no, that's just inner thought, demon.
That's
yeah.
So I feel like if the shit is better for younger people who have less in their mind, or for older people who have less in their mind because they've accomplished, they're just chilling more. There's kind of their, But I think everybody should trip at least once or twice in their life.
Oh yeah,
On acid and mushrooms. They should do at least once or twice in their life on both. Yeah, definitely mushrooms more than acid.
Mushrooms is the next
educational.
Mushrooms is the next wave. Watch. I've been saying it for about a year and a half now. It's going to be the next weed movement. It's already taken over 8 or 9 states, decriminalized in 3 of them, I do believe. You know what I mean? So it's coming.
I do believe mushrooms should be legalized too, because that's natural as well.
Yeah, it's coming. It is coming.
Is it legalized over there you're at, or any kind of decriminalization laws?
Hell no. Hell no.
That's a little too far. You're lucky to get weed, huh?
Yeah. We were right on the line. It was real fucking close.
I ain't never done no angel dust. Broke Dick just said, "What about old school angel dust?"
You ain't never got no sherm.
No, I ain't never got wet before. Hell no. I never got wet, dude.
I got wet once, and I was like, nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I heard that shit's scary, dude.
Yeah, everything stops. It's like slow fucking motion. It's like moving in a fish tank full of fucking jelly.
That sounds like ketamine almost.
Yeah.
This is all educational purposes. We're not promoting drug use. We're talking about past story. We're talking. This is. I don't think no kid should do no shit like this. But if you're between the ages of 25 and 100 years old, feel free to try whatever the fuck you want because you're an adult. You can do. This is educational purposes. Yeah, the dust though, fuck no. Yeah, stay away from that shit.
Yeah, it could potential inject. You know what I mean? I had a buddy named Oscar. He was a big fucking cock-strong motherfucker from Chicago. It was the stereotypical 90s front yard. So there's like the apartment complexes, right? Everything looks exactly the fucking same. So you got 10 apartments right here lined up, little fucking 10-foot yard and shit kind of thing. So all day long, 18 hours a day, he's sitting on a weight bench in the front yard. You know what I mean? And that's all he ever did was fucking smoke embalming fluid and sell blunts, $5 blunts, all fucking day long. Smoke.
I heard about that embalming fluid wrapped up in them. That shit's pretty good. That's what you just. How did you smoke some shit like that before?
Not on purpose.
Yeah, Steph says the formaldehyde roll-ups was no bueno for her.
Or the embalming fluid I did on purpose because I used to sell dipped Newports. You dip them to the line. It's $10 per line. If you look at a Newport, it's got little green lines all the way down it, or like, you know what I mean? $10 per line. Boom. It'll make you a Superman. I will tell you that.
But do you think that's why they put the lines on them? Because they know people would do shit like that.
I don't think so.
Oh God.
I got lucky. I have never had an addictive personality.
I feel lucky about that too, because I've tried a lot of bad shit. Like we've talked about some. I don't know. I don't want to go into too much detail about all the bad shit I've done. Like what would be considered bad by society and by God and by other people. Yeah,
I've never
been
coke.
addicted.
I have had a crackhead bitch blow smoke in my face after she took a hit, and yes, I smacked that bitch. You goddamn right. So I've had crack smoke in my face, but I didn't inhale. You know what I mean?
Dude, I've smoked crack. Had a good time on it, but that shit is not good. That shit.
Right.
That shit. Thank God I've never had no addictive personality myself either. But I could definitely bitch blow crack in my face. I'd be like, crazy ass bitch, take your clothes off. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I've been watching too much of that show. But yeah, that's where you get a little bit more dirty. Like it's all fun and games. We're talking about weed and mushrooms, and now we start talking about cocaine and fucking heroin.
I keep it natural. You know what I mean?
We keep it. Yeah, that's where this shit is like. Hell no.
This is out of everybody that I was running with back in the day, everybody is strung out on something now. Motherfuckers got into the pills and all that other shit. I got one dude that just full blown, he filleted a guy behind a dumpster for some meth type motherfucker now. You know what I mean? Used to be standard solid motherfucker. Now he's just skeleton begging type bitch. You know what I mean? I got as fuck.
Had potential in his life, kind of shit. You said right, but then fucked all up.
I wouldn't say
dragon is heroin. I think
he didn't really have potential, but he was healthy. You know what I mean? You know.
What up, Weston? No, we out in the country, dude. This is unincorporated land. This is territory. Yeah. Yeah, just this life is it's just crazy. I want to start doing some farming shit over here very soon.
You should, man. It's peaceful. It's peaceful as fuck.
I like animals. I like keeping animals. Yeah, I like keeping some animals. Yeah, it's just crazy, dude. Like 6-7 years ago, I never would have thought that my life would have taken the turn to where it's at now. You know what I'm saying? Kind of shit. No lewds or dummy biscuits.
Steph, I'm going to need you to remember that we are younger than MTV. Lewds and dummy biscuits were not our thing. I'm just saying.
No, they stopped having that shit by the time we were like kids and shit. Or I think they stopped. They made the last one, I think, in 1990 or some shit. Like that's the last one went into production was 1990. It's like I wonder why they could never recreate that shit again though. That's something I've always thought. Why? How could they not?
The government just made it illegal.
Yeah, as we don't like it's that So that was probably the first
The same with
the
mushrooms.
gas station kind of shit. It was the Ludes, and then they went like 20, 30 years without nothing. Then they had the K2 in the gas stations. Then about another 20 years goes by, they have Delta 8 in the gas station.
I think Ludes are. Ludes
heard you
would
could
pretty
buy
much be the modern day hydrocodone,
Margin Hydro Coda.
pretty much. Whatever or whatever the. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Where everybody was, oh my God, it's killing people, the opioid problem, that kind of shit. They pulled one of those kind of things on Quaaludes.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I guess that's good. That's not something we should be too sad to have gone. Oh, we got somebody from Indian Territory up here. Gen Z from India. Weston Campbell is a Gen Z from Indian Territory. Well, welcome to the channel, buddy. Yeah.
Hey.
We're talking about some masculine shit up in here. Warhammer, homesteading, animal raising. Goes hand in hand with homesteading.
For
Drugs.
For shame.
We're
Read Leslie's comment. I will.
trying to find it. We went to a farm today, had exotic, had pet kangaroos, porcupines. Hey, message me because I'm not too far from there. I probably could take my boy there.
I will be right back.
Yeah. Anthony, you was in high school in 92. I wasn't born until 94, dude. That's crazy. I remember some of the 90s. Played Rome Total War 1 right when it came out. Nice. Yeah. I just got Hutch. He just got into Warhammer recently. I would like to take the credit for it, but I'd say it was more like a combined effort of I believe Militant Roots is also into Warhammer. BDJ, you're into it, and I forgot a lot of people are into it, so he's going Eldar. You couldn't find it? I don't know where the tomato sauce is at.
Yeah, it's weird. I haven't seen it.
But you can feel free to look.
Yeah, I looked around.
You can feel free to look. I didn't see it.
I don't know if it's maybe.
My looker ain't good. Help her open the door. Help her close it.
I didn't see any.
I seen a sloth once before at a. They had him just hanging out in the atrium. See you later, BDJ. Let me kind of put myself on full screen. Well, G-Ma, I feel like I ain't been able to show you too much. You ain't seen a lot of the progress. Let me show you. Practice on it, dude. My son had a stuffed sloth since he was 6 when we go. Yeah, my boy, he's in the cassowaries right now. Oh, that's cool. It's got a 40-foot shipping container. Here, G-Ma, check this out. Got the dog right here. He's been good. He did try to run off. Saw some what?
cool that you saw the deer over there.
I know. I wish that we could have like.
There's a lot of hawks and stuff.
Yeah, we got a lot of dog shit going on up in here. Got the field bush hog. Columbia.
Tiger Wood, y'all.
Tanga tanga woohoo. Ugh. What you got going on, Hutch?
I had to get something to drink. What are we talking about?
Yeah, chat. What do you guys got going on?
My hair is fucking extremely fluffy and it's annoying the fuck out of me.
I look like Walbo Hickok right now with my long red hair, dude. My shit. I look like the legendary gunfighter brought back to life. I've been watching that Deadwood show. It's good.
Is it?
I like it.
Yeah.
Debbie,
Watched all 3 seasons with that.
and there's a movie that came out too. I heard in 2019.
Oh, really?
Kind of tie everything together. Is it in the refrigerator?
I am drinking milk and smoking pots in an air-conditioned room.
No beer. Beer makes me sick. And it makes me say bad stuff.
Yeah, I never once found a beer.
And you was like, so you never found a beer and was like, man, this shit is good.
Never once. It all tastes like piss. Even
Yeah.
cold beer tastes like warm piss to me. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, yeah.
See, if I'm drinking, I like to just sip on a little rum and coke, but only just sip on it throughout the night. Like maybe get 2 or 3 drinks throughout the night, just sipping on them. Versus like, and that's if I am drinking like sociably, but I'm not necessarily like into. I don't know. I don't know. They'd like to drink over here, so I'll drink with them too. Good night, Leslie. Have fun.
Maybe a little sipping whiskey every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but nothing to the point of abuse. If I drunk alcohol like I smoke weed, it'd be fucking. Look what we got, y'all. What you about to do? Do some shit on it, dude. Do a flip on it. Do an ollie on it right now, dude. I do like a good long. I can make a damn good Long Island. If anybody ever came to my job while I was there, it would be crazy. I'd make y'all a damn good drink. I'm not gonna reveal it. Y'all would have to just find out randomly. What you doing, dude? I want to see you fucking pop some crazy shit. Oh,
Why are you randomly recording this man putting his shoes on, being all creepy like?
that is. I should have waited till he was fully equipped before I started doing that.
Right?
Let me step back for you. Yo, he gonna pop it, lock it. Hope he don't drop it, plop it, flop it.
I'm gonna need you to never do that again.
Hutch told me he needed me to stop it. Get back, Zeus. back, Zeus. Get your ass back. Pop that shit. Pop that shit. Oh, you popped that shit. Actually,
Giggity.
I could not do that. Okay, do it again. Oh, what the hell? That's not what I was expecting. Come on, motherfucker. Do it again. Oh, come on now. Pop that shit again. Pop that shit again.
Giggity.
Woo! Shamba, I'm pimping your ass out right now on the stream. Pop it again. Woo!
Self-explanatory, Giggity.
Wait, giggity, boo! What the hell? Hutch, can you do some shit like that?
No, I cannot.
I cannot do no shit like that.
I can go in a straight line as long as there are no rocks in the road. That is what I can do.
Record me trying to do it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to do it.
You just kind of like throw the board with your other foot, and then the foot that you're not like popping it
I'm
with.
just joking, Steph. That's
Yeah,
my humor.
yeah, you're gonna throw with it.
You need to loosen up, Pilgrim. You got the dexterity of a 73-year-old man. Look at you, all wobbly kneed and shit. Elbows all at your forehead. Look at you. Look at you.
Show me
it's
again.
probably hard with those on, but you can wear these if you want. Just like with your toes, kind of like to get like a grip on it, and then you like throw your foot out like you're grabbing, like you're trying to grab a board with your toes, and then you just like flip it around.
You used to skate, Steph? Wow.
Mainly just swinging it around with the right foot. Just kinda
And the last time I tried to ride a skateboard was when those little banana boards were still a thing.
Zeus.
Remember those tiny little shitty fucking plastic ones? They were like half the size of one like that. Just a tiny little arrow.
Man. Well. Let me get this shit. I want to try snowboarding.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
I had a lot of skater buddies, but I was like, yeah, we need a motor on that thing.
That would be kind of dope. He watches some YouTubers that put motors on skateboards and the scooters and shit like that.
That's cool.
Here, we can still talk. I'm gonna put the camera on what he's doing now. Let me see. This damn fucking dog. Yeah, you need to get up off that floor. Tell everybody about yourself, dude. Your name is Banshee.
Yeah, how's it going? My name's Banshee.
That's fun.
Goddamn serial killer.
That's this is his cage I got set up for Banshee. I'm practicing with the dog.
You imagine the nightmares that puppy's gonna have? Looking at that face and hearing that laugh from inside of a cage. That is the scariest thing that fucking puppy has ever experienced in his life.
Anthony.
Don't all imagine you're inside of that cage, seeing what that puppy's seeing. Would Would you be like, oh, how cute? No.
This is a good little dog. He likes to pee and poop in the house. But we've been learning him the right proper way on how to do all this shit.
My neighbor has 2 of those things, and they are annoying as fuck.
Yeah, when he barks, it's pretty loud. He ran away from me, so I got him. They're just playing. They're just playing. No, that one over there, she would try to kill him if she could. Oh, God. They're all good dogs. I love having these 2 big-ass dogs here, like, kind of protecting everything. Kind of holding it down. But we're only watching this dog for my son while he's on vacation.
It's great. I went driving around on some of these little back roads around where I live a while back. It is crazy how many fucking just random ass kennels.
He was a hunting dog, I think, originally.
Now.
Come here, dude.
20 cage fucking kennels. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's a handsome looking dog. He could be used for rabbit hunting, as he had said, or maybe squirrel or coon hunting or something. He's a handsome dog. I want to get this dude a spike collar and get him to go hog hunting or some shit.
Yeah.
Let me see.
He would be the type.
Sit. Sit.
That's your original dog, isn't it?
Yes, sir. He's about to be 6. I've had him since he was the size of my shoe. Yes, sir.
Get your 20 gauge and teach that beagle to fucking tree a coon. Boom.
I think he already knows. I think I need to take him back out there because he was on. So originally, this dude was like the original owner died recently, but he's 90 years old. This dog was out running around, ran away. They're trying to get rid of it anyway. I figured I'd give it to my son as a gift. So they had to go over there to the ex-wife's. The dog's been pissing and shitting. He's always been outside. I feel like this would be a damn good. Yeah, and he still has his nuts on him and stuff too, pardon my French, so he could be bred and taught. So we do have a little 20 gauge we want to work on. So we have all kinds of possibilities out here, dude. For sure.
My
Shit,
uncle has fucking bird dogs. Oh, they're so fucking annoying.
loud. The bark, it's like louder than a regular dog's like bark, you know? It's more like a scream, like a and then a run.
Hounds and beagles are the 2 most annoying fucking dogs somebody could own.
Yeah, I'd like him when pit bulls, or this honestly, he's not a pit bull, my dog. My black dog, he's like a bulldog and a black Labrador or black lab mix. You know, he's a black lab and pit bull. He's not really a pit bull. Pit bull is supposed to be a tiny ass dog. But I feel like they're good. They're good tempered animals. They're called the black lab pit bull mix. I grew up around pit bulls my whole life, honestly, too. As far as the hunting dogs, I never really was around hunting dogs too much like that. I am familiar with the bird dogs and their noises, though. Yeah, this dog, he would do good over here at this house, this little beagle, but we don't have the capacity for him right now, and it drives my mother-in-law crazy, the noise that it makes.
Yeah, Chihuahuas, they're fucking annoying. Any of them small dogs, the Shih Tzus, the Pyrenees, any of them fucking purse dogs.
I wouldn't mind having me a little Chihuahua. Have me a little lap dog, a little dog just carry around.
Yeah, they're cute, but their cuteness fades when it's your dog. When it's somebody else's dog, you're like, oh my God, that Chihuahua's so cute, I want one. And then you get one, and you're like, oh, fuck this dog, and every dog that comes from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a little Chihuahua, Russell Terrier, Jack Terrier Chihuahua mix, and I was growing up, and I was a mean ass little bastard. I would try to escape the yard, and I would chase all the people running up and down the street, like people walking up and down the street. I would start chasing. Yeah, he was kind of a little mean bastard. Just bite you out of nowhere. You'd be sitting next to him, and he'd just start biting you like a motherfucker for nothing.
Yes, I will give you, they are great alarms, but they're great alarms like car alarms from the 90s. Oh my God, the wind blew too hard, and now my car alarm is going off for no reason. Same thing with one of them little yapping. Oh my God, a leaf's moving. Yip, 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 yip. You know what I mean? Oh my God, a bird. Yip, yip. I mean, yeah.
Now, I've heard stories of little dogs.
Every fucking thing in the world.
I heard stories of the little dogs running bears off of people's properties. Stories I've heard. I don't know them 100, but I ain't never seen it. On this topic, do you think that you could live stream hunting? Because it involves guns and shit, you couldn't.
I believe so. You'd have to check the guidelines on the gun stuff.
Maybe take like an arrow. Honestly, if I was fucking taking some of these dogs with me and shit, I would just take like some kind of like to hunt I don't know. Do you think a German Shepherd, my black dog, would be good enough to try to hunt a hog? I'd probably try to get more.
Not live stream it. I would record it, edit it down, kind of thing. That way you can make sure you stay in, because you'd have to blur out or take out a kill shot or anything like that.
I've been watching a lot of spear hunting where they put the bait on the ground and then drop a spear down on one of the hogs.
I mean, it sounds fun, but I don't think you got it in you.
Dude, I do. I think so for sure.
I don't think so. It is a motherfucker to actually pierce a pig's skin. You know what I mean? Like, it is.
You got to use some force on it.
Boy, you know what I mean? You've
I'd
seen
be
how
better off just shooting it, huh?
you've met my son, right?
Yeah.
I've had him try to
It's
kill a
ridiculous.
pig with a knife, and it was, you know what I mean?
The skin is. I didn't.
Stabbing, like puncturing, actually trying to stab a pig is a motherfucker. Because it is loud, it is violent, and it is messy. You know what I mean? If you think a chicken fluttering, getting its head chopped off, you know what I mean? It is nothing compared to when a pig fucking screams.
Yeah, I imagine.
It is the fucking craziest sound in the world.
Yeah, I probably want to get one of those little remember off of No Country for Old Men what that one killer dude had. I don't want to get one of those little compressor guns, go up behind his head, little straight to his brain.
22 works. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 22 too. But dude, the bones. I believe I could convince them to get. I believe it would be hard for them to kill it, but I think I would just have to. That'd be the part of the convincing. Is like, listen, dudes, you gotta get this. This is for some food. You know what I mean? And that's what I get my son to. Honestly, that'd be a good thing to be able. My son's still young, raise him around this pig and stuff, and like then, you know, I don't know. Maybe do you think 5 is too young to witness a pig killing, or do you think he's got to be a little older?
I think 5 is too old to start. You should start with diapers. Let him walk around with a chicken head. You know what I mean?
Yes. Now he does have he's into the farming shit, and I want to be like, no, son, this is what farming shit really is about, dude.
Yeah, I think the best way to get children used to the trauma of witnessing slaughter is to do it when they're still young, before the world tells them that there's some kind of moral, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to do it. You know what I mean? It's tell them the purpose for it. Be like, this is what has to be done. Show them the process. That way they respect it. I think honestly too, if a lot more people actually witnessed the stuff that went into the making of their food, like the actual butchering of it all the way out, a lot less food would be wasted. People would actually appreciate that shit more because they see the effort that it takes to give it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Plus the drama of taking the life. That's why we got so many fat fucks around here. Everybody's too disconnected from where the food actually comes from.
Yeah.
I highly encourage it. Everybody, go fucking butcher something in front of your children. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah, so there you go. We're gonna be raising it up, and not just butcher, but get them to raise it with you, right? Get them to raise it with you and feed it with you and give it a name and all kinds of shit. Then butcher it with them.
Right. Yeah. I've literally been killing shit my entire life, and I feel bad for each one each thing that I've ever killed. But it's
It was a purpose.
I mean,
It's like Native American kind of shit. Like the Indians, they didn't like do that shit out of malice or no shit. They did it because they did it out of necessity, and they only did it when they had to.
it is literally what fucking keeps us alive. You know what I mean? Like, why?
They got the factory farming shit all fucked up. Can you hold on to them?
That's what I never understood. Three things.
There's your pen right here.
All it takes to keep a human being alive: food, water, and air. And most modern people have no way to control any of those things on their own.
Yeah, luck is about one of the nowadays. It's like luck will help you out with shit like that to be able to get all that. Okay.
The vast majority of Americans or modern world people, literally pay for two of the three things it takes to keep humans alive. And it's fucking great. You know what I mean? That is crazy.
Yeah. They'd rather get like the bullshit, like the factory farm shit. Because it's easier. Yeah, they'd rather fuck around with that easy shit than do on some where they get their own thing. You know, like I don't know. I know somebody that can't eat
Factory
it.
farms are some of the nastiest. I've worked at Tyson's, and I've worked at a couple other chicken places. The old ladies worked at cow places and pig places and chicken places. So like that is nasty, nasty shit.
Yeah, I was considering.
When you buy a bulk product, you get a bulk result. So that's why I always say, would you rather have a 3-pack of cellophane tomatoes for Walmart, or would you rather have a, you know what I mean, nice little farmer's market kind of?
Boy, we got a farmer's market right next to us, owned by our family. A little farmer's fresh produce stand that they get. Fucking, they grow this shit, all this shit. Fuck, dude, we in a good settlement right here, brother.
Like, I try to support local in some of like the grocery stores and shit like that. So I pay attention to like the lettuce and all that shit that I grab. And realistically, if I get some of those, imported from blah 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 or wherever the fuck, like I'm not buying it. I only buy American produce, and that's only if I absolutely fucking have to. Because even that shit is still not fucking local. It's still fucking big factory type processing shit,
Yeah, and I feel like it's better to get shit like it's on the local subject. It is better to have stuff from the area you're at, because if you think about it, the plants and the animals, like they're breathing like the same kind of shit you're breathing in. They're on the same dirt, the same kind of I don't know. I feel like the pollination is just different in each area.
Yeah, it's the same concept as with honey. You know what I mean? Your
Yes.
local animals are going to eat the local native vegetation, and your body's going to adjust to that because you got the insects and the birds are all different. So all that plays a factor. Like, people from New York are not supposed to be constantly eating like California type food, that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same concept with honey. You know what I mean? You're putting all this foreign environment into you That's why you're constantly sick, because you never eat anything from your own actual environment. It's all coming from other fucking places. Bringing in their bugs, bringing in, you know what I mean, all that kind of shit.
Yeah. Has it been like this? Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's been like this my whole fucking life, and I'm just 31.
The factory farming is what I'm talking about on that, not on a small scale farming.
I was thinking about getting a job at this chicken factory closer to my house.
It fucking sucks. I'm telling you right now, it fucking sucks. I mean, it's decent money if you're willing to do the work, but it just fucking sucks.
Is it? That's what I heard. I heard it's nasty. I'll be smelling like chicken, having to do nasty shit. Hush.
Yeah, I did live hang for I think it's called Petit Jean Chicken, south of Springfield for a while, and it's literally like a loading dock that has nothing but black lights and conveyor belts hanging. So there's a conveyor belt with a whole bunch of chickens, because the black lights make the chickens calm, so they're chill as fuck, just chilling. You know what I mean? So it's like 5 chickens wide, a consistent conveyor belt just moving chickens around in like a circle. You grab the chickens by their feet and you hang them on these hooks going above you. So boom, 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 just all fucking day long. Chickens get sucked up a little machine into the deal. Yeah. So you're sitting in there, chicken shit, chicken feathers, black light fucking your eyeballs up, half autistic motherfuckers surrounding you. I mean, it is just the
That's what I was worried about with my coworkers.
words cannot express how shitty that fucking environment is. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You
God.
already know. If you've had chickens, you already know chickens are nasty as fuck, regardless. Now imagine 10,000 chickens. You know what I mean? It's so fucking nasty.
Yeah, but this place is on a scale of operations like that, similar to that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Oh my God.
Like real shit, you have to wear a mask. If you don't, you're fucking stupid. Like
You can't get diseases, huh? Avian.
shit, dust is so fucking nasty.
Probably want to wear eye protection too, huh? You can't have chickens at home and work at a chicken plant? Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
Just I'm assuming she means like ethically and face wise. Yeah, if you've ever raised your own cow, it is 1,000 times different than buying store bought fucking factory processed shit.
I've seen somebody with a spread about the size of like what we got over here with a cow in it. Like 2 or 3 cows in it. Tyson won't allow it. The fuck? How do they know?
Tyson always knows. Yeah, and all them Tyson chickens are fucking injected, or not injected, but they're fed hormones and all, antibiotic type shits. You know what I mean? To make them bigger, faster, kind of shit. Y'all seen some of these chicken breasts out here nowadays? Yeah, chicken breast, goddamn 4 or 5 inches fucking thick. You're like, that ain't fucking natural. You know what I mean?
And I feel like they got more weird bones inside of them than they used to. You know what I mean? Like the meat just got more weird bones in it, and more like, I don't know. It's like some of the weird. It's like, you know how fish, you can find bones in fish. It should not be that way with chicken.
Yeah.
They're going trolling.
Yeah, you can contaminate a whole fucking deal.
Damn. For different chicken shit.
Cross contamination is a motherfucker.
And we got some dogs. There's always some crazy ass shit happening out here.
Yeah, fuck Tyson's. They fired. They went out
Put
and
'em in
fired
check.
1,200 workers publicly just to bring in fucking refugees. Fuck Tyson.
Really? Guatemalans? Dude, there's this little place I passed by. It's a wholesale place for like a farm. It's like where they go and package all day because there's a huge farm around here too. But it's like I assume they're like Mexicans or something like that. But I'll pass by, and I love watching all of them eating their lunch together. They'll be out there eating like their little food and shit out there. And it's just, I don't know, something is just artistic the way it looks with them all eating their food together on break.
See, that's what kind of pisses me off, and it shows the ignorance of the country on literally, like I said, the 3 things it takes for them to survive. Although, if we get rid of illegals, that's gonna our food crops are not gonna be able to get harvested and blah 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 and all this other bullshit. I'm like, have you ever been through Kansas? Have you seen all the combines and shit that do all this work? You know what I mean? It's like there are machines that can do everything that you're saying we have to keep these people. Like, they have no concept of how a garden fucking works. They act like a small minority for an entire output based on a couple states exploiting the system. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I've seen a couple Hispanic people on a combine. I granted, but they were American. You know what I mean? I've never seen a field full of fucking immigrants in Kansas, Missouri. Just my personal experience. I could be wrong, but I've never fucking seen it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the field. Yeah, no, this ain't the field. This is like the factory. This is like where they package it up and shit and like send it out and stuff like that. And they have like forklift. They're operating little forklifts and shit.
Oh, I know. That's what I'm just saying. It's all the same fucking thing. It's the factory farming is what I got a problem with. Everybody's like, support your local farmer. Like, why? That motherfucker's getting subsidized to send all those crops to fucking Pakistan and India and fucking China and shit. Why? Just because he lives in my county, I'm supposed to call him a hero? Like, we don't get none of that fucking food. Those big factory farms, hardly any of that shit actually goes back to the area that they're fucking growing it in. You know what I mean? This
is how I'm doing my laundry now. Fuck a dryer.
Hell yeah.
Do you use the clothesline too, or do you got the washer and dryer?
See, that's how it should be. I'm a big fan of that, man. Chain gang. You got motherfucking convicts. Put them bitches out there in the field. Pick that fucking shit.
That's what they do in Louisiana and Texas.
That's how it should be done. I would do it to where it's okay. There'd be a simple, easy deal. Be like, all right, we're going to give you 10 years in prison. But if you work every single day, you get a day taken off of your sentence. So in theory, I'm only giving you 5 years as long as you're not going to sit around and be a little bitch.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that.
if you want to be a little cell princess, boom, you just lost a decade of your life. You know what I mean? That's how I would do that. That's your incentive. I mean, you want to get out, do some fucking work.
They should have an incentive of some kind, because like nobody's gonna, regardless of them being criminals or not, they're not gonna like, nobody's gonna want to fucking just be doing shit for nothing. You know, that'll make them start wanting to rebel and fucking have a riot.
Because I'm highly opposed to paying inmates. You know what I mean? Because you can get on work release. This, like, Missouri pays you, if you do not have a GED, you get $7.50 a month toward commissary that the state just gives you. If you do have a GED, you get $8.50 a month.
The hell?
Right? So that's mandatory. That's standard. Then you have different jobs. You could be on the kitchen crew in a lead spot, laundry crew in a lead spot, shit around the yard like that. And those Some of those will give you about $25 a month, between $10 to $25 a month, depending on the job and the seriousness of it. Like I did the laundry crew for about 6 months, and I think I was making $30 a month for being on the laundry crew.
Yeah.
For a laundry lead, that kind of shit in the back of the house, that kind of shit. So like all that kind of shit. So that's in-house shit. And then you've got the work release cats who go out in the vans and you see with the little porta potties on the side of the highway. They go clean ditches and do all this other shit. You know what I mean? Some of those cats can get up to $60 a month, depending on the job. You know what I mean? Like all that kind of shit. I am completely opposed to all of that. Fuck that. You don't get $1. If your family don't send it to you, sucks to be you. One of those kind of things. I think the only prison should give them, you get your toiletries once a week. Whenever you switch your laundry out, you get a new rash of the toiletries. New toothpaste, new toothbrush, new soap, new shampoo. Boom. That's fucking it. 3 meals a day. If you miss it, sucks to be you. You know what I mean? One of those. That's how it should. That's how I would do it. If I ran prison systems, that's exactly how the fuck I would do it.
It's like with an iron fist.
That shit's, it's too fucking soft, man. It's the only modern prison right now, everywhere, it's a vacation for homosexual thugs, is all the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm tired of my baby mama, let me go commit a felony and get back with fucking Tyreka with the Kool-Aid lipstick to suck me off in the cell for the next fucking 8 months kind of shit. You know, that's literally what it is. It's fucking a rotating door of homosexuals on vacation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't learn shit in prison. You got PlayStations, you got fucking cell phones. You know what I mean? It's way too much freedom.
If they keep on going back to prison over and over again, it's because they left something or someone behind that they missed, so that they just got to go back to. Like you said, they got the PlayStations and the cell phones and the fucking crazy shit. Yeah, that shit is fucking. And a lot of rappers promote that lifestyle too. Like
That's why
when T.I. was in prison.
a lot of rappers are fucking homosexuals. Straight
Yes,
Diddy
sir.
shit.
Yes, sir. Guys, check out my live stream history. It's called The True History of the Real Love and Hip Hop on my channel. It's worth checking out. It's a whole documentary about all that shit. Yeah, Diddy, he got off kind of scot-free, didn't he? You want to go look at the cows? Yeah, but I feel like his situation, like I always thought Diddy was a domestic issue versus a human trafficking kind of situation. And there could be more to it.
I was never a fan of New York shit.
I was listening to Tupac last night, enjoying them. 96 big body sitting on chrome.
I fucking hate everything. Real shit. Tupac should have been shot earlier. That's right.
He was fake as fuck. In that documentary I was telling you guys about, it's on my channel. It talks about Tupac quite a bit. Like Quincy Jones was his daddy.
I get it. He was a poet of our generation and changed the face of hip hop and blah. Okay. He was a fucking. If he was alive today, he'd be fucking champion wearing tampons and voting for Kamala.
He would be Lil Nas X.
Let's keep it fucking real.
Do y'all see him?
What are we looking at?
I'm trying to show you guys these cows. They're in my backyard. Let me see. He did. See, this whole lover boy sex trafficking method, that don't sound recent. But I'm gonna have to fucking clean for ticks after walking through all this fucking shit.
Yep.
Pardon my fucking French. Ugh.
It sounded like English to me, sir.
Sacre bleu. Y'all see him?
You should go cow tipping tonight,
I think I should. Look at all
and I
these
think you should live stream it. You should live stream you cow tipping tonight. Who wants to see a live stream of Pilk cow tipping tonight?
That's dangerous. I could. That's Farmer Dell's fucking cows, dude. Farmer Dell come out and try to shoot my ass. Nah,
That's like-
Farmer Dell's our uncle.
You got to wait till about 2 o'clock in the morning.
You're right. And I want to do it right at the apex of the full moon.
See, that's perfect too. You'll be able to see everything.
The sturgeon moon will allow me to. And I bet these cows will be acting weird as fuck.
I think that's a good way to honor the sturgeon moon. Tipping a cow.
Wow.
An
I want
offering,
to.
an offering of your masculinity to whatever.
They got a bull in there that's as big as a motherfucker, though, too.
Yeah, don't do that to the bull.
No,
Just-
the bull is probably about 3,000 pounds. He looks like he's a big motherfucker. I don't see him right now.
The
Oh, God.
best advice I could give you is just have a clear escape route. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? At least 2.
He
That
seems
would be
friendly, but he just gets to. These are all his cows. I don't think there are any steer. Wait, here's a steer right here, actually.
Does it have horns?
Let me see. No, it don't. None of them have horns.
That would make it not a steer. What would
Oh,
it make it?
I guess they're all females then. I don't see the bull. I wish he was here. I'd like to get closer with this dude so I could help him out with these animals and shit. Because he bush hogs this field and shit for us too. Mm. Can you imagine the life that bull lives? It's just living the life.
Does your neighbor sell milk?
I don't know. These are just meat cows, I think. I'm not for sure. This is our family. This is our family's cows. So I'm just not close with them yet. They have a little vegetable stand over here. I like to go up and stream at, kind of show around a little bit, but I don't want to try to give off too much of my area too. Ugh. No, I'm good. No, I would like to sorry, what was you gonna say?
I have no idea.
No, I would like to definitely. What do you know? But does he slaughter these cows and shit, or does he have milk from these cows? They just sell them to people for meat. That's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Ugh. Ugh.
A little
Yeah,
extreme.
we might go cow tipping, huh? We definitely might go
You just
cow
had to agree, man. Said, get out of my fucking life, cow. Full blown crash out.
Yeah, I could see that happening. That's why I just kind of keep it chill.
I've had to call 911 a couple times about cows walking down the middle of the fucking road around here.
Oh god, there's a place right down here. People got a bunch of goats. The goats are always in the road.
Every fucking time. Every time I call 911. Can I get your name and your address and the blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I'm telling you, there's a cow in the road right here. Goodbye. Like, why the fuck do I have to give you a whole fucking autobiography come get a cow out of fucking, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it's not my cow. I am somebody driving down the road and I see a cow. You don't need to know my fucking family history, bitch.
Yeah, that's entrapment. Oh, that is entrapment.
Just another one to get you to fucking add your name to a list somewhere.
Yeah, you don't want to be in the system at all. No. Ugh.
Fuck.
My damn teeth.
Yeah, critters at night are sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to get me some possums. Gonna try to make some possum gloves. 2 possums make me 2 mittens. Want to get a skunk?
Yeah.
Huh?
Set some dog food out in the middle of you need to get you some traps. They're pretty.
We have a
You-
little trap.
Do you set them bitches up?
Yeah, we have one little trap, Bill. Yeah, I'm gonna set them up.
Dog
Where
food.
is it?
You put some fucking dry dog food in the middle of one of them fucking traps. Possum, one of the two, guaranteed.
Let me go get this trap and show you. Banshee, talk with Hutch. Tell me your whole life story while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
All right.
Don't reveal nothing personal too much.
How's it going, Hutch?
What else?
Not much.
I'm fucking high as shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got pretty hot, and after I tried to do those tricks, I had to sit down.
I wonder. This fucking heat is whooping my ass.
Yeah, it's hot all day.
Used to smear a pressure plate with peanut butter and possums, raccoons would paw it, lick it off the hand. I've got a couple live traps. I need some of the snap traps. I said they're pretty fucking cheap. They're only about $12, but they don't sell them with the teeth anymore because having the teeth on the trap is inhumane. So now it's just too smooth. That whole fucking rainbow's coming together.
Here, let me. Give me. To
We have some bigger traps, but I
let's see all the traps that we got, dude.
think that's the only one we have right now.
This is good enough for now. Here, let me. Hey, can you set it?
I'll try. I can't remember how to do it.
Yeah. Let me turn my camera around.
Oh, live trap? Yeah.
How do we reset this, you think?
I've never actually messed with one like that.
Chat, y'all know?
You figured there'd be some kind of pin up top that would hold that lid open.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, now it's it's very sensitive, isn't it? They go in there and they, okay.
Yeah, I know I've seen a possum around here.
You seen a possum around here?
Yeah, we go underneath the cat food at night, but I don't really see
Maybe that's what we could do our creator collab video on, is you teaching us how to do a little hunting. Oh, you saw that? Okay, let's set it one more time. My bad. We don't have to set it yet. We can set it and get some food. You set it and I'll get some food.
I know that they like marshmallows a lot.
Marshmallows.
Yeah.
I wish we had any marshmallows. I'd eat them. All right, Hutch. Now, could I live stream myself killing the possum, or do you think I should just videotape it? And
Say
I don't
what?
know. What do you think?
Record it. Don't live stream it.
Not going up now.
Here, let me. I'll come back. Record it. Don't play.
Going on 3 hours, y'all. What the effing F?
You think I could put? We'll give this to these $3.
You could probably just grab a handful or the top 4 inches of whatever's in the trash can and throw it in the back of that bitch and pull a possum in.
Oh yeah.
The only reason I don't want him to live stream it is because I don't want him to get his channel shut down. But
Yeah.
I do want him to live stream it so we can watch at him whenever that fucking possum starts smiling at him and shit and he gets freaked out to touch it. I want to see that.
I heard that they're good for ticks, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
We need more than one.
weird.
Let's. What do you think we could set this up at?
They're on the back, somewhere around there in the back.
Hmm.
Because they like to be in the trees over there behind the house.
But yes, they will eat ticks.
Okay, nice.
I think you should try to catch a baby possum and keep it
And raise it up.
and let it sit on your shoulder.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I heard that they can also you can feed them on you feed them with goat milk or synthetic cat milk.
Yeah, it's a too.
Kangaroo milk. That's just gonna be harder to find than.
So yes, I'm gonna need you to grow out your beard, put on some pants that cover all the way down to your ankles, and have a possum.
I would
around
love
your
to have me a
ankles
damn
at all
possum.
times.
Yes, I have a possum. I teach it how to smoke weed.
Right? Yeah, I need you to be that friend I have that walks around Walmart with a fucking possum on his shoulder.
Where should I
you
put
to
this thing at?
Okay.
Man, I want to get me. I still want some furs. I would like to keep a possum, but I want some furs.
Keep it away from the dogs.
Oh, the dogs will try to hurt it. My black dog wouldn't try to get it, but these other dogs probably try to fuck with it. You be seeing one right here?
Possum.
Maybe-
All right.
Should we go hit? Let's go down here in this. Maybe we could set the trap up down here in this little ditch.
Have you had any problems with him or anything?
No. No. I was eating the cat's food and digging in our trash, I guess. So he
I would
hasn't
put
been.
I'd put
That's
it over
a problem. Huh?
Put it over by the trash and the cat food and all that shit where that's been at. Then that's gonna be your best bet.
So I'm thinking maybe we got all these dogs over here right now too.
But if it's already been in the trash, then you know that the dogs aren't a problem for it. It's gonna eventually find its way to the trash. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Shit, we'll set something up over here in this field.
I had a buddy that had a baby raccoon. My aunt had a squirrel.
I keep a raccoon or a squirrel.
I think possums are just ugly as fuck.
They are. They remind me of George Jones.
Nothing cute about a possum. They look ugly. They feel ugly. They look greasy as shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I've got some dry cat food in my hand right now.
At least a raccoon can be cute.
So I've heard this might be a good low spot. Huh? I think the cat went on that tip. Hand this to me. Whoa. So that's where we can shoot at. I don't know. I guarantee we're gonna get something. We're gonna get us something.
My cat is the cutest thing in the world. You shut your mouth, old lady.
Let me set. You know how to set it up?
So,
This thing. I set it up for us.
America.
so
We're gonna catch something. I don't know what we're gonna catch, but I promise you. We are going to catch something.
You're about to be an official Tennessee trapper.
Yes, sir. Fuck yeah.
had some big ones that was big enough to catch a coyote.
I would love to catch a coyote. I have no qualms. Would it be bad to feed the dogs coyote? You think, Hutch?
I have no idea.
Semi-cannibalistic. Coyotes seem to eat dogs. I would like to make like a headdress out of a fucking coyote. You know? What that is. Here, wait. Was that a possum or? Oh, that's your cat? You finally got a naked cat? You've had that forever though, haven't you?
No, that's not my cat. That's just a meme from Instagram of a cat looking at chicken. But that is what my cat looks like, yes.
Oh, God. That motherfucker. You probably got to put suntan lotion on him and shit. You got to fucking. Good. Was that a boy or a girl?
It is a girl.
Good girl. Let me.
If this was 400 years ago, I would be royalty in Egypt. Okay? Laugh at me now, peasants.
You're the Pharaoh. Hutchin common Tutton.
Much in common, right?
Hutchin common Tutton Putin. Poppin', droppin', lockin', whoppin'. You know? Definitely need sunscreen. Yeah, but they probably got to use like you got to put lotion on it and shit like that.
No, she doesn't get to come outside. She is
Okay.
forever trapped.
Yeah, the best place for her is inside the house. Yes, sir. Can I hit that pin, brother?
Yeah. Is it still there?
Where'd it? Oh, here it is.
I haven't really been hitting it that much. It's too hot. Sometimes it's too hot. I can't smoke. I don't like it sometimes. It's way too hot now. Like, I like the beginning of it. Everything starts. Yeah, me too. I feel you. That fucking. Oh.
Yeah, I want to start. I think a good collaboration video for us would be to definitely for. What do you think? Because we'd both be splitting it. You get like a little $500 internet referral shit, and I would too.
I have no
You
idea.
know?
When
So,
is the timeline?
By the 14th, so we still got a few days. But I want to kind of do it in the next couple of days with you. But it doesn't have to be anything crazy. It's not judged by people. I don't think. I think it's randomly. Yes, because we only have about like 1,000 other people we're going against. So, and there's a good chance and shit we could do it. You're pretty good at editing, and I feel like I could do some editing, but yeah. I
Does
don't
it
know,
have
like,
to be a video or can it be a live? Do it.
no, it's got to be a video
Okay.
with the hashtag partner perks and with the @creator YouTube creators thing in the. But we could do so. You know how we recorded shit on StreamYard before,
Right.
kind of deal, and then go off of that, kind of similar to what we're doing right now. And it'd like show us to the website that we use the vouchers and shit at. But yeah, we do the video. We'll get something anyway just for doing the video. I don't know what yet, but we'll get some kind of shit just for doing the video anyway. So
We'd have to think of something quick because we'd still
Yeah.
have to upload it.
maybe us talking about Warhammer, like do some like you asking me questions about Warhammer and me asking you questions about it, or it could be like talking. It could be anything. And like as long as we could do it like a little 5-10, it could be a 10-minute video, any amount of time, 5 minutes, whatever. I think 10 minutes. We should do at least 10 minutes, so that way we could 10 minutes is like think optimal. But maybe
I'll do some thinking tonight. You do some thinking, and we'll hit me up tomorrow, and we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we'll come together like fucking Paul and John. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple ideas and run it by you too. Yeah, I think a good video for us to do would be maybe talking about like maybe not necessarily like just like how like men and people in general should approach life. I think that might be kind of interesting. You know?
We'll see. We'll get something figured out.
Yeah, the Warhammer is very contagious, G-Manana. Warhammer has become it's been my addiction since I got into it about almost 2 years ago, I feel like.
No girls allowed. This is our fucking safe space.
Yeah.
Take your ass to the kitchen.
Yeah, a lot of people be getting pissed about chicks trying to get into Warhammer. They
This
really
is
are
a
people like
man's only club.
Yeah, it's very similar to chess. I want to learn how to play chess.
Chess is good shit.
Yeah, I want to check it out. Like, it's very similar. It seems cool. Do we have any chess here, dude?
I think I have a chest set.
What? Whip it out. Whip that shit out.
Giggity.
Giggity, giggity, go. I'm gonna go. No, I can't. I was like, what's that? What's the dude who used to wear the leather jackets and he'd be like, rickety tickety dot.
The fuck? I have no idea.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared to take more Tylenol, but I've taken about 10 today so far. How many more do you think I got in me?
I think you should tighten up your vagina.
Yeah, this shit ain't shit. This shit ain't shit. Ugh. Yeah, this shit. Oof. Pain is weakness leaving the body. I think it's better I went ahead and got the teeth taken out versus because they were kind of rotten, my wisdom teeth, versus keeping them bad boys in there.
I got 3 left. I got to get taken out.
Mm,
I had 5 that I was supposed to have taken out, but it was a ridiculous amount of money. So most of them, I literally pulled myself, like, and this one.
ugh.
That's why I sound like I've been drunk for the last couple of weeks, because I said, fuck it, went ahead and pulled this one here.
See, I would have pulled some shit like that too.
I got 2 left but I'm going to have to go to a fucking...
You can't pull the wisdom teeth yourself, dude. That's dangerous as fuck, dude. Like, ugh. If they were really digging into my shit, cutting into it with the saw and shit like that, and with a drill. There were like fragments of bone and flesh going everywhere.
Oh, yeah, whenever they got to go, like, actually go in, yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Yes, sir. He was the dentist was saying, I will call a dentist a doctor because what the dentists do, I don't feel like too many people could do. I wouldn't trust just anybody. Fucking, he was up in there. He was like, buddy, this shit's gonna hurt you for the next week. Your jaw is going to be sore. And I was like, sir. And then he was cutting into it. Ugh.
Teresa, you tell him to take his beans and toast loving ass back across the fucking pond where he belongs.
European guy. Teresa's in Canada, ain't she?
No.
Who's the one that's in Canada?
Sherry Leach is Canadian, yes?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, Teresa. What kind of books has he got? Huh. I'm kind of lost.
Squirrel, what were we talking about?
I think, yeah, we were talking about our little collab video. I think it would be interesting to do it. I got a clacker. I want a clacker on that shit. So I'm gonna be a little YouTube clacker coming in.
Well, if it's done at random, then we really don't have to put a whole lot of effort into,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't have to put too much. Yeah, exactly. I would like it. Like we could. It doesn't have to be too much effort into it. It could be like kind of like just talking bullshit and then put the video out. You know, like it doesn't have to be too crazy.
Do we have to put it out on both channels or just the one?
It has to be on mine.
Okay.
Because it's connected. We can put them out on both, but to get the prize and shit like that, it's got because I'm in this program and shit. Remember all the pictures I sent you?
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like this. It's like 2 other people who's not in this shit could not do this.
Right.
Kind of deal.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird. I don't know, but YouTube did it. They said it did it, but they got more access to some of my analytics or something. I did look into all the fine prints into it, and I wasn't
See,
too
that's
scared.
the thing. Like when it cut, like I mean, real shit. It's a lot of fucking work and it's a lot of hassle for a little bit of payoff. But there are ways, you know what I mean, to get little perks for channels every once in a while. You know what I mean? YouTube will email out random newsletters for like I said, like little sweepstakes, little drawings and shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know what I mean? Very few people actually participate in that kind of shit, so the chances of winning something like that. So if you're a YouTube creator, actually pay attention to those little perks, emails and shit you get, because, you know, I mean, just saying.
And I got a free movie ticket I can use.
Yeah, there are things, you know what I mean? For as much as we bitch about YouTube, blah, 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 there are some small things that you can still do. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
Why are you
Love to wear that shit.
your hand in that motion?
Uh-oh. This is a little small for me, but I will rock it for a second. I wish it was my size. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am not Billy the Kid.
See, yeah, if that was a little bit bigger, that would be you all day long.
I know, dude. I wish I'd look. You wouldn't think, because I'm so skinny, you wouldn't think I had a big motherfucker's head. You know? Oh,
Yeah, for those of you who do not know, Pilgrim and me are pretty much the same height, right? We're pretty much right on the same height. Maybe an inch, give or take, either way.
mm-hmm.
But he is a fucking. The boy's anorexic. He is like 80s supermodel thin. He needs.
I
the
got
same-
worm in my stomach.
Yeah, he's got a tapeworm or something.
I don't think it's infected. I don't have any funky taste in my mouth. It is day 5, so I don't know why I'm in such pain. It's definitely some dry socket shit. I think. Ugh. What up, Gypsy?
Yeah. If Pilgrim gained about 50 pounds, he would be
You got a bunch of comics?
up to shit.
Yeah,
Serious.
I could be jacked up. That'd be dangerous. Oh, he's got a bunch of comics over here, Hutch. I'm trying to tell him to start a channel.
All you need is rocks and logs. It don't take much.
Yeah, it don't. That's like, wow, you have all kinds of shit in here, dude.
I haven't even looked at them. They've been like, because I got them all in like the package, and then I just.
Hutch, your ass needs to come over here and visit me over here soon. You can visit Native while you're here too, because he's only like at 2 hours, an hour and a half away from me, I think.
I like the Spider-Man ones.
Spider-Man's dope.
2 hour drive, another 2 hours doesn't really sound like it's a short distance still.
Sit around here, you drive like people drive an hour to work and shit all the time, 30, 40 minutes and shit. They be driving around here. Shit, my dentist didn't give me shit.
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Where Teresa made us go squirrel. Dentist shit.
Oh, yeah, dentists, they're necessary. If the post-apocalypse happened and I had like a retinue, I'd keep a dentist on my retinue.
The thing that pisses me off, I don't understand it. Makes no fucking sense. Why are dentists not a part of the hospital? It makes no sense. Why do they have to be their own special little fucking offshoot kind of deal? Dentists should automatically be in every fucking hospital, no matter what. ER, if you rush into an ER, unless you're literally gonna die, they can't fucking do shit for teeth. You know, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off. They should have like somebody there for, because like they can't put the medicated shit on your tooth. They don't have the equipment to like. They're not like, what the fuck, dude? Like they just trying to get money out of that.
Yeah. And anybody who knows, shit, you get some teeth pain. That literally is some of the worst pain you could ever fucking have in your fucking
Yes,
life.
sir.
You know what I mean? But you're like, oh no, we gotta schedule an appointment 3 months from now. So sucks to be you until then. You know what I mean? That's the only thing that took me so long is because I went to the first one and they were like, okay, well, you got to have this one pulled before we can do anything. So they sent me to another one who was like, yep, needs to be pulled. So they referred me to the surgeon in Springfield, an hour away, just to get down there. And they wanted to charge me like $500 a fucking tooth.
You got a bunch of cool shit in there, dude.
And after that, I would have had to start the whole fucking cycle over again. But each visit was at least 2 to 3 months apart from each other. You know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck? How? It makes no fucking sense.
It's all racket. Yeah, it's all racket. Like they just, it's different ways to get money, and they just different ways to try to get people to get insurance.
Come on, y'all, rise up. We're gonna rise up against big dentistry. It needs to be more accessible.
Yeah, that would be, yeah, the medical. I do believe we need some. I don't know, the medical system and this shit. That's a fucking complicated shit. Like they need to. I don't know. Oh, I could definitely use some good looking.
Sugar destroyed my teeth. All my teeth are good. Like they're actually pretty white and shit. You know what I mean? Like my teeth are decent. Sugar and smoking is what got me. when we first moved out here, I was going through fucking 2 liters a day of just regular fucking Coke. Tore the shit out of my gum line. Fucked it all up. And then I go through candy like fucking crack. That did not help. Yeah. So, all mine is candy inflicted wounds. Damn right, Rip. Damn right. Down with big dentistry.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I don't know. Medical situation in this country. Brr. Marijuana situation in the country. Brr. We're fucked.
There's a terahertz wand.
Yeah.
Or what?
A terahertz wand that uses crystal scalar
Yeah.
energy.
Sugar. Sugar is a motherfucker. Sugar is literally the only thing in my life that I am fucking addicted to.
Every time I drink the Pepsi, it hurts me more, I noticed. He said there's a terahertz wand that runs on what?
It's like scalar crystal energy, and it like blows out like a hairdryer, and you has like a little blue light that flashes in. And then wherever you have pain, or like wherever you have pain, or it's a crystal with a scalar. It's a scalar crystal wand that it's called the terahertz. I don't know what it's called, but it's a terahertz scalar crystal energy, and it blows out like a blow dryer, and it has like a little blue light, and you put it wherever you have pain, and just like any problems like pain or like what's it called, arthritis, and it you just like you press the button and you hold it on wherever you're having a problem, and after a little bit it'll heal it up, and you just have to do it every time you have pain, and then it'll slowly like help you, and it's patented and everything, so it's
Where does one get one of these?
online.
A terahertz wand.
Yeah.
You should check it out.
Am I the only one that thinks Pilgrim is just about 5 or 6 ditzy young girls away from having a Manson compound? Feel-
I'm more like Tex Watson. Sophia says that you speak the truth. Yeah, she knows about that shit, the terahertz wands. I believe I could be like Manson if I ever chose to be.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You better not shave that, dude. Don't shave that mustache and goatee is the shit.
You
No,
can't
that's
trust
the
a man with no hair on his face.
Huh?
You cannot trust a man with no hair on his face.
Yeah. You heard Hutch? He said you can't trust a man with no hair in his face, dude. Have a little something on there.
Let it grow back really quick.
You just want to check it out without nothing? Nah, keep that shit, dude.
I just feel like it should be trimmed or something.
Get a pair of scissors. I look like a pirate? Arr. Arr. I feel like I got a pirate scurvy or some shit.
America.
Yes, sir. Proud to be an American.
You, sir, need overalls, a banjo, and a possum.
I want
And
to
you-
get me some damn overalls. Shit, we got banjos and guitars and all kinds of shit going on here. We might do damn. I would want to do. Remember how we used to do jam streams?
Yeah.
I'd like to get back to doing some shit like that. I call it the Front Porch Picking Series.
Okay.
Come on now.
Get some spoons. Get the fucking banjo out.
Yes, sir. You a spoon man, Banshee? You a spoon man or you a damn banjo player? No, I'll go on that bench and go ding 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 ding.
Fucking works perfect too. You can have the dogs on the porch. Your cabin is the perfect fucking cabin for it. Embrace that shit, man. You know what I mean? Play into it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I want to get in. Overalls probably won't be too hard to get. Overalls won't be too hard to get, I imagine. The possum, I'm working on getting that. We got all this shit. I might play a little. I might pluck a little of the old 6-string for you guys for a little real quick. A little something I've been kind of messing around with. A little.
Cabin, perfect old school cabin. It is a bad motherfucker for real. Y'all saw the chinky. It's fucking badass. Y'all remember these days? We're gonna look back 10 years from now when Pilgrim's got 3 million subscribers. Ohio. He's literally working on it, Ohio. He set the trap. He literally set the trap like 15 minutes ago.
Yes, I'm gonna do a whole video of it. I'm gonna go like after the live. I'm gonna go reset it and like record myself setting it out there and putting some fresh food in it and shit. Can you hold this for me, brother?
Pilgrim, I'm
What's up,
gonna pitch you a concept for when you, because you used to do shorts and shit, right? Like you picked up
Yes.
a lot of teaching when you was doing shorts.
Get back on the shorts.
Lean into the full blown hillbilly fucking look, stereotype and everything on your
Kind of like the Duck Dynasty guys did.
yeah, straight pull a fucking Larry the Cable Guy type of shit.
Oh
you know?
yes, I could honestly do that, dude. I could do that. I feel like, dude. I think I could adopt it. It's like it's a character, ain't it?
Yeah, but don't try to be funny about it, because like
Don't
that.
try to be funny. I ain't trying to be funny about nothing. No, I'm messing.
Yeah, you got to pick something that sounds realistic and consistent. You know what I mean? Boom, push that shit.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna talk once we're done. I'll get at you. I got the
Let's
idea.
build this character. We'll create this character, dude. We will. And I would like to create a creative team with you, like a creative, like kind of like, you know how Seth Rogen and that other guy, that Seth Rogen and the dude. So there's a guy that Seth Rogen does every movie with. He writes every movie with.
Red
Or
Band,
Trey Parker and Matt Stone. Or yeah, Jay.
Jay and Silent Bob. Right?
We could have like that kind of shit. See us.
I will say, if we could dial it in, like I would know the place. Like I can write like a motherfucker, but I hate being on camera. And I already know that you go too squirrel brain to write something down, but you are fucking perfect on camera.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I could see it.
Yeah, we could truly do. I don't know. I believe we could do comedy gold. We could do serious shit. We could do it all. For sure. Yeah. I believe our shit. I don't know. I'd like to develop this character though, for sure.
Y'all are witnessing history. Watch. 10 years from now, Pilgrim's going to have 3 million subs. And you're like, I remember him. when he was chasing possums. You know what I mean?
I think I hope this possum video has a chance to kind of do some good. I think I could title it caught me a possum," or I don't know, try to figure out like maybe make people think that I'm gonna eat it or some shit, but it ends up he's my pet at the end of it. What's up, Ohio? By the way, I forgot to say hi. Yeah. We could definitely get that going for that damn possum for sure. Get him as a pet, and yeah. But in the video, have people thinking like, hey, he's about to eat this son of a bitch. That could be a good little video, dude. For sure. I want to go reset it, but yeah, I'm excited, dude. And I always say this, like on this whole YouTube journey, I will I like the just with all the guys that we fuck with, we have a very interesting crew going on. I feel like I think it'd be funny to see all these other guys in movies and shit, like little independent films of us together, kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Kind of deal. Fuck,
We still got
dude.
movies coming eventually. I still got scripts that I work on every once in a while, at least once a week. You know what I mean? I write a paragraph still, so that shit is still coming along. It's, you know what I mean? Life comes first.
Yeah, dude, life. Once you get all that life shit out the way, you get a little bit of wiggle room to enjoy things. But then life comes back again. You know? So yeah. Luckily, it ain't been too bad lately. I feel like you can relate too. I saw you in Tribe Live again the other day. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, we're coming up on 5 years, man.
Writing a book? You've been writing a book? How far along are you? You said 5 years on it?
No, I'm not doing it. No, it's 5 years since me and Tribe did our first live stream. On
Really? I remember that shit y'all was talking about weed. That got me interested in starting a YouTube channel the way y'all was talking.
Coming
Yes,
up on
sir.
5. We did that shit, man. Craziness.
5 years. That's crazy as fuck, dude.
No, I am not writing a book. I don't have the patience to sit down and write a book. The idea that I have would be like movie scripts kind of thing.
See, writing a book, you was something like a autobiography, or something like, think of a badass person you've known from your life, like an old dude you knew when you was younger, kind of shit. And basically most of his story and his legends. You could like tell these stories to somebody else that would write them down in an elegant way, for a book.
Oh, I could get 6 decent books just out of my shit alone.
Exactly, out of your life, I'm talking about. So, yeah. But they have people that help out with shit like that. That'll like you that's like that Antoine Fisher movie. It was a book, but like it was his life story. But he was telling this other guy writing it down for him.
See, I can write like a motherfucker. I can't talk for shit. I'm fucking retarded when it comes to words out of my mouth hole. But I can write like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
I think you can do both. I'd like to see you as we need to I think that we get this dialed in. Shit. Between damn fucking I'm gonna grow my shit a little bit longer. I can't really, my beard don't grow in like y'all's fellas do, because I think I got more like Native American and like ancestry.
You had a beard once. You look like a grown ass man before.
Every time I tell people I'm 31, they're always like, they never believe me. They always think I'm like 25, 26. I'm like, no, I really am 31.
Right. Like real shit. When I get this board game done, and if I can figure out a way to actually have it like, boom, I have a marketable project, you know what I mean? Then I might think real shit. There are some people in the community who write books and get paid off of them. You know who you are. Y'all know who I'm talking. There are some people who write books in the prepper fan fiction kind of category. And honestly, I would love to write a book just out of spite to beat it purely in numbers alone. You know what I mean? And I'm just not there yet. But honestly, that would be my goal if I was to do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If it's not going to do better than some other creators' stuff, then I don't want to do it.
Yeah, you're trying to, well, make that shit a thing of the past for them, huh? Make your shit the future.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I'd be interested. You have a dark mind, so you could write some crazy. I'd like to get into Western. I'd like to write a Western or something, but like a kind of a modern style Western with a dark twist to it.
I'd love to fucking bring back the Western genre. I've been dying for a good fucking Western forever. Westerns are literally the foundation of every movie in the history of ever. Every single, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Film started with the little one-offs, the little random clips, the little stunts with the guy in the ladder. I can't remember his fucking name. Lord Hardy, but whatever the fuck. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The black and white before they fucking talked and shit. And then Westerns came along. They're a story than a Western. Every Western has taken. George Lucas himself even said Star Wars was based off of old Westerns, just in space.
Mm-hmm. Han Solo. Let me tell you my top 5 Westerns, and you tell me yours. All right. My favorite one is going to have to be Jeremiah Johnson. That counts as a Western movie. Okay, Jeremiah Johnson. Then The Cowboys, which is John Wayne's last movie. Then Little Big Man as that one. And then Unforgiven with Clint Eastwood and Morgan Freeman. That's the 5th one. Those are my top 5. What about
Lonesome Dove. Open Range. I literally just had it on the tip of my fucking tongue. I forgot what it was. McClintock is my number one. I don't care what time of day it's on. If any part of McClintock's on, I will stop and watch it. Jeremiah Johnson is my shit, and Sons of Katie Elder.
That's one of John Wayne, right?
No, that's Clint Eastwood.
That's Clint Eastwood in it? Oh, I haven't seen that. I need to watch that one then. That sounds fucking... Ugh. Yeah. Damn. I want to watch some more. So I've been watching Deadwood. You said you ain't seen Deadwood.
Huh. It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever seen it.
Chat, y'all seen Deadwood? G Manana said she'd read your book tomorrow if you had it.
Oh, I know it would be
that shit too.
I know it would be good. Ride my own nuts a little bit, but I'm just saying. I want the numbers to reflect it. If I actually wrote a book, I would do it for purely the sake of, okay, I'm trying to sell this book. You know what I mean?
What do you think an acceptable amount of the copies? How many would you want to sell? My bad.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to get rich off of anything. So it's kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know how that fucking works. If I could fuck around.
Sold 20,000 books?
If I got $1 per book at least, yeah, I'd be happy with that. You know what I mean? Like one of those kind of things.
That's probably how it would go.
I think about 25, 30,000 bucks off of a book. I'd be like, fuck yeah. But even something like 10,000, 15,000 off of a book, I'd be fucking happy with that. You know what I mean? I'd be like, fuck yeah. I sold, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Can't really be mad at that.
Nah. And it's your art. It's something. It's your own. It's something you thought of. It's your imagination. You're making money off of.
I'm not greedy. I don't want a whole lot of shit. I don't want to be fucking rich and famous. I just want to be like, boom, look, my effort was worth this much. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't got to be a stupid standard.
Yeah.
Just be like, fuck yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it don't take much.
Yeah, I don't ever want to struggle or worry for nothing or anything like that. You know, that's what I'd like to try. Escape from that kind of shit.
I should say any money that I would make anyway would just go back into the land where I would just continue to build shit and smoke weed all the time. So, you know what I mean? So it's just,
I have several projects I need to start. What up, 101?
I'm not going to lie. There are a few dream projects or, you know, things that we would like to get still. I will have another bike. There's no way in hell I'm not going to have another fucking bike before I'm out of my 40s. You know what I mean? And some kind of camper. Boom. You know what I mean? Those are the two biggest things on our list of life. Camper and a bike. Boom. Everything else, we're pretty much good. You know what I mean? And it's no rush to get that shit. Like I say, we're still fucking young. I'm only 43, so you know what I mean? Ain't no rush.
Plenty of time.
I still got work to do, so I couldn't enjoy a bike or a camper right now anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I need to get a car. That's my next thing is me trying to get a car. What up,
Reaper?
Reaper?
What up?
Huh? I would give it for 200.
101, they said they would give you an early pardon for good behavior, but you have to spend 6 months as the fluffer for the conjugal visit room for death row.
Fluffer.
How's the land coming, brother? Reaper's
on some land.
Reaper was in my first 100 subs, right? On the other channel. Definitely within the first 100 subs. Way back in the beginning.
Reaper, Leslie, G Monana, Michigan, Teresa. A lot of them. These were people that are all from my beginning shit too. Yeah. It's crazy how this shit goes, dude. I remember watching you and tried to get back to that. I was like, wow. Like, I feel like I could do some shit like this. These guys are very entertaining. And then, fucking, yeah, we did it. And then, fucking, we started talking. And then, boom, now we're buddies. Like, how fucking crazy is that? You know? There's been a lot of buddies come and go, too, I feel like. For the best.
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite a few.
Oh, dude, you remember Jose Souffle? You remember him? We had him on a little bit a couple times.
It sounds familiar.
He was the guy we kind of like got into an argument with on Columbus Day. He's got a channel he's about 40,000 subs now. But it's because he gets up on top of the towers and switches out the shit on top of those gigantic towers. Hutch is the one. Yeah, I know Hutch is the one who fucking shouted me out and put me on back in the day. Yeah, for sure. Yes, sir. I remember that. You did, and I sent you that little trailer, didn't I?
I will never look at 101 the same again. Some sentences can just never be unread.
Yeah, I've always did. About 101, I've never been sure about him. I've never been sure.
All I can say is, if you ever meet him in person, do not shake his hand.
You got clammy hands?
Man. It is 7-Eleven, y'all.
Well,
Coming up on 3.5 hours. I gotta go get me something to eat here in a second.
I got me a lot of shit done too. It was nice talking to you, brother, hanging out. Now I'm out here in this land. We can do this shit more often. After this, I guess we fuck around with that little video, that little collaboration video in the next couple of days. See what's up
Yeah,
with
I've got an idea. Hit me up tomorrow, and we'll run through some shit and see what we want to get figured out.
All right.
And boom, we will get some shit knocked out.
All right, dude.
G-Mall, man, I don't think you understand the purpose of a fluffer, but it's not the leg. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, y'all.
He has
Good
an
day.
innocent mind. Peace out.